Yo guys, and welcome back to this new stream here on the channel. And on today's stream we're going to talk about Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency market, because today we are seeing some very interesting things right now playing out on the market. We are seeing Bitcoin is right now trading below 60k. We do want to be seeing Bitcoin trading above it again, but it looks to be that we're forming some kind of a consolidation period, and it will be of course truly lovely if we're going to see a breakout of this point here. So guys, if this sounds interesting for you, don't forget to right away stick till the end of the stream here, and of course smash up that like button if you haven't already. And with that being said guys, let's us jump right away in towards the content here. So what are we seeing right now here? And let me start off with discussing the imminent short term here, and let me set my correct camera once again here, because sometimes it's a little bit blurry, but it should be adjusting ever so slightly. Yeah, there it is here. So what we can currently see here is that if we're going to look at Bitcoin on the lower time frame, so let's start off with the 15-minute candles right here. It looks to be that Bitcoin is in basically some kind of a consolidation period. You can see clearly Bitcoin is bouncing between the range high and the range low every single time here, and it looks to be that every single time we touch the lower side, we tend to be bouncing back to the highs, and every time we bounce to the highs, we tend to be bouncing back towards the lows here. So yeah, for us to really call for a reversal structure, or for us to really call, okay, this structure is right now going to be seeing a further continuation towards the upside, we do want to be seeing this range high getting broken here with a very clear continuation. And of course, if we really want to be saying to everyone out there, okay, right now we do expect the market is going to see a further continuation down here, yeah, I do want to be seeing the range low getting broken here. So yeah, if we're as well going to look at some kind of the volume range here, so basically the amount of volume that's traded around this level here, you can clearly see as well the volume range is as well exactly in the middle. What basically shows us that there is the same amount of volume, the highs and the lows and the middles are getting traded. What right now shows us a major amount of support where we are just getting rejected from, because previous support flipped into resistance over here, and this red line is basically the most amount of volume traded in this range here, and this is currently providing us resistance on the imminent short term, what is of course a little bit more unfortunate. As well, if we're going to then enable the momentum indicators, we can clearly see we are moving down ever so slightly in a healthy downtrend on the 15-minute candles. This is of course unfortunate to see, but this is definitely not a game breaker right now here, so we will be keeping our eyes wide open. Just literally a few minutes ago, if we're going to go and then not even open it yet here, if I just go to BYBIT here and open my 5-minute chart over here, you can clearly see market came down but moved up right away afterwards. So yeah, we are seeing definitely some volatility coming towards us right now here, and it's definitely pretty exciting on how the market is behaving itself right now here as well. If we're then going to zoom in towards the 1-hour candles, and if we're going to go to an ever so slightly higher time frame right now, we can clearly see over here that we're forming a very significant downtrend. So Bitcoin is forming a downward sloping resistance line, and you can clearly see we got 4 rejections of this level, and these 4 rejections were perfectly got as rejected. So I will be right away say to you guys out there, this trend line towards the downside is an extremely important trend line, and this trend line towards the downside is going to be a trend line that I want to keep my eyes wide open on right now here, because yeah, as soon as we're going to once again increase back towards this level, I personally do still expect this level will be providing major resistance for Bitcoin. And what I want to be seeing, of course, in the end of today, I want to be seeing a breakthrough of this range high here. And of course, as soon as we're breaking this range high over there, yeah, that could be the result of a very beautiful continuation, but that has to be happening with a 1-hour close here, and that is going to be extremely important to do so as well. There could be a potential scenario if Bitcoin is going to be bouncing from up the 1-hour range from up this point here, and we're going to see a clear bounce that we could be drawing a new symmetrical triangle from off the lows here, and that is of course only going to be able to draw it if we're going to see a significant amount of strong bounce on Bitcoin. Otherwise, I will be not looking for a support line yet here, but for sure we can clearly spot right now a critical downside resistance line for Bitcoin. And of course, if we are then maybe going to look into the 30-minute time frame, you can clearly see we're forming this downside resistance line here on the 1-hour candles. You could be maybe as well approach it a little bit differently, like of course an inverse hand and shoulder. So you can see on the left side we are forming the left shoulder, then on the middle we're forming the head, and then of course on the right side we're right now forming the different we're right now forming the right shoulder. So that's of course particularly exciting what we're currently seeing on the market, and this could be for sure as well playing out here if we're going to see a bounce towards the upside getting created from here on. So left shoulder, head, right shoulder could be right now for sure play out, and we could be maybe look for some kind of an inverse head and shoulders. And basically what an inverse head and shoulders is here, to quickly explain it, because yeah, you could be looking for of course a clear head and shoulders in the market, but a head and shoulders is basically telling us per a certain market structure, and that market structure is right now what we are seeing. And what we're right now seeing here is that Bitcoin formed a low over here, right? On the left side, we formed a low on the 30-minute candles. Afterwards, we formed a lower low in the market. So this is, of course, the head. So we formed a lower low in the market. And afterwards, we're forming a higher low again in the market. So this clearly shows us right now where, of course, if Bitcoin is going to come further down here, if Bitcoin is going to see a very significant correction all the way down here, and of course, form a lower low than this low, it is going to be game over for Bitcoin. It is going to most likely see a further continuation down here. But what in head and shoulders basically means here, guys, is that you're forming a trend reversal signal and that you're forming a higher low here with, of course, a horizontal and downward slope and resistance line still on the top side. So it looks to be the trend is shifting ever so slightly. As long as we're going to find a bottom over here, it's going to be very good for Bitcoin, especially in the coming hours and for the remaining of the day. We are right now forming a higher low, and this is exactly what we wanted to, what we wanted yesterday, because yesterday we did saw this significant pump towards the upside getting created while we were live, of course, and we were discussing to everyone out there, what we do want to be seeing right now here is that Bitcoin as well is going to form higher lows here, because as soon as we're going to form higher lows, this could be, of course, the perfect ingredient for this further continuation up for Bitcoin rather than a further continuation down here. So far this structure is looking good here, and this could be for sure well play out here with a much further continuation towards the upside. And of course, if we're then going to increase, I do want to be seeing this downward slope resistance line getting broken as well here. If we're going to still talk about some momentum Bitcoin is creating right now, we do see pretty healthy momentum. We're not seeing any bullish divergence, not any bearish divergence getting formed there. So yeah, I'm not really can say what the momentum is right now telling us on Bitcoin, because we're right now in healthy momentum while the market is moving down and up here. So yeah, definitely very neutral right now in terms of momentum. So I can't really give an exact direction where we're heading towards right now here. But what we will be anticipating is, of course, if Bitcoin bottoms out over here, we do expect a continuation up here. And of course, if this continuation up comes here, I do think that the big trend reversal is going to come from this downtrend over here. So that's going to be particularly interesting and particularly cool, of course, to see here as well. Let me go to a clear 1 hour chart here. Let me look at some Fibonacci levels that we could be right now talking about. Because yeah, Bitcoin, of course, looking very interesting about what we're currently having here. Of course, the momentum is climbing massively while price actually still came down here. But what is the Fibonacci telling us? Do we see some important levels of resistance and support meeting each other right now here? So what you can see here, if you're going to set up a Fibonacci from swing high to swing low here, is that first of all, we can clearly see this Fibonacci in this chart here is adding us quite a lot of significance. And you can clearly see right now in front of your screen here, the 0.236 here has been so far the game breaker for Bitcoin, and you can clearly see here we got this rejected several times here, and right now yesterday we got us rejected again here. So far I do want to be seeing a breakthrough of this range here. Of course, as soon as Bitcoin does going to be breaking above this range here, the next realistic target is going to be the 0.382 here, what is of course the golden pocket resistance, and that's going to be the 62.5k. So yeah, personally I really look forward towards reaching that level here, because yeah, as soon as we're going to reach the 62.5k, it is going to be definitely game on with where Bitcoin is heading towards, and where Bitcoin is going to be whether Bitcoin is either going to be breaking through of that level or of course go for further continuation down here. But yeah, definitely looks pretty interesting. And usually if Bitcoin wants to come down here, it first goes up and then goes down here. So please keep your eyes wide open here. I do personally, it is likely to expect Bitcoin to at least go for further continuation up before going down further, or Bitcoin going up here before then, of course, continuing its uptrend here towards the upside. So yeah, definitely very exciting what we currently are having here, and definitely very, exciting what we are right now seeing here on this market. So as well, if we're going to zoom in towards the 4 hour candles, you can clearly see we did create a two impulsive leg down structure here. Usually after a two impulsive leg down structure, there is definitely a big chance for another impulsive leg down here if we're going to see. So just like we did over here, right? So here we did 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 impulsive legs down here, then 1, 2, 3, 4 impulsive legs up here, and then right now maybe we could be seeing this as well already as the third leg, right? So if we approach this as the first leg, we could be definitely approach this like right now as the third leg, this is the second leg, and this one as the first leg, and then we could be maybe say, yeah, this this correction is over right now, and we could be right now look for a further continuation up here. Or there, yeah, either you could be as well approaching like an ABC correction, just like over here, ABC correction, that could be as well playing out. And just like we saw an ABC correction over here, it's followed up with an Elliott wave structure towards the upside with 5 impulsive legs here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it moved up here. So yeah, so far the impulsive wave structure has been working here on the market, and we have clearly seen the momentum shifting afterwards from up that point here. So you can clearly see if we're going to be looking for an ABC correction. So you can see an A, B, C correction towards the downside. So this one of course clearly came down here, and clearly maybe we could be right now done with this ABC correction, what could be helping us for a further continuation up here. That's going to be of course absolutely Lovely if we're going to see so. Of course, if we're going to real quickly talk about the momentum on Bitcoin here on the 4-hourly candles, yeah, we can clearly see momentum on the 4-hourly candles is still in a downtrend here. We're not necessarily seeing extremely bullish signals on the 4-hourly candles playing out, to be honest. If I'm very honest with you guys out there, what we can see here on this chart is that, of course, this previous resistance zone over here did clearly flip into resistance, what we were, of course, already expecting. We previously bottomed out on this range as well here. Right now, we're touching this level again here. It's maybe a double touch before it absolutely lift off here. So yeah, it will be truly amazing if we're going to see. So basically the bigger scale here on this whole time we have been consolidating over here, this has been a consolidation phase. It's not really an exponential move that we have created here, because these are the exponential rallies that we create here. And these are the consolidation phase, just like we did over here. We tend to see the market be boring for quite a while here, and then we tend to see, of course, major volatility towards in either direction. Of course, you can see market consolidation over there, market consolidation over there, and we see these periods in time. We see these periods time and time in the market where the market basically does nothing, and afterwards it tends to move up very, very quickly and shows us a lot of volatility. So how long will it be taking us? I don't know for sure here, but yeah, what we can be expecting here is that volatility will be turning up for Bitcoin, because in the end of the day, volatility will be always coming back here, and we're going to for sure see more volatility, especially after such a time period, because we have been right now trading in this this boring range for basically 34 days here, 35 days almost. So of course, the longer this is going to take, the more significant of a rally we're going to create, either towards the downside, either towards the upside. It could be definitely happening. And of course, some people are saying, will Bitcoin hit 100K by the end of the day? I mean, I don't think so, to be honest. But we do know with Bitcoin that, especially in these times, these things can be happening. These things can start to happen, and we're going to see, let's say, 20 or 10K Bitcoin daily candles. It could be for sure playing out. So give me a second real quickly. So I personally think that there's going to become a day, especially after this huge period of consolidation for Bitcoin, and maybe it's going to take another few days from now on. Maybe it's going to take another a few weeks from now on. But I do know that the volatility will be most likely turning up anytime soon here. And of course, as soon as Bitcoin is going to do so, and as soon as we are going to turn up the volatility, this will be having a massive effect on the market, and this could be for sure once again lead to massive FOMO, could be lead to massive buying from these retailers, and it's going to be extremely exciting. And what we do know as well here, before getting further towards the charts, because yeah, I still got quite a lot of charts prepared for you guys out there. We can clearly see right now is that the Bitcoin holders who bought around the 20K refuse to sell Bitcoin at all-time highs here. Latest data here. So it may be a tempting sell at a 3x gain, but November's buyers remain determined to hodl. And that is the whole power about Bitcoin. Power to the people. As long as we're not selling, the price will keep going up here. And of course, you can clearly see the people that bought on 20K, they're not looking to sell right now. And that is, of course, the lovely part about crypto right now here. So Bitcoin investors who all bought on 2017 all-time highs and above have still not sold. Data suggests here. Of course, not everyone, but the majority of the people have still not sold here. According to the HODL waves metrics from Glassnode, of course, the supply which moves in the last 6 to 12 months here make up a high portion of the Bitcoin supply here. And that's, of course, particularly bullish to see here. You can see it as well in this chart over here. I got it as well ready for you guys out there. And you can clearly see, if I'm going to remove, let's see, let me remove these hodl waves over here from these long-term hodlers. Of course, long-term hodlers are definitely increasing right now as well. But yeah, you can clearly see that the majority of the growth in the supply here that's getting active are mainly 6 to 12 month addresses. So literally on the all-time high previously, we were seeing like 7.5% of the supply being, let's say, 6 to 12 months old here. And right now it is, of course, 20% of the supply. So it basically shows us that there is an increasing amount of people that are willing to hold on for long term here. Of course, as well, we're going to look at the even longer term holders. We see them growing very quickly. We see it with as well the 10-year holders. Of course, these are most likely, I think the 10-year holders are most likely inactive wallets that are not getting touched anymore, but you can clearly see they're growing every single time here. They're growing. So like in 2019, of course, where it was first possible, we saw like 1% of 10-year holders, and right now we are seeing approximately 12% of the supply being a 10-year holder. So there's a very big chance that those people lost their wallets. So that's of course a particularly good thing here to see here. We're seeing more and more long-term holders stepping into the game here, especially as well the people that just recently stepped into the market, but maybe can be shaken out here. And you know why these long-term holders are usually tend to hold through these drop-offs? Because you can see over here, we saw this massive crash in May here. While we were seeing this massive crash in May, we saw, oh wait, you guys can't see it, excuse me. The screen is not correctly. Let me see if I can set this up correctly. So right now you can see it again. So what you can see here basically in this drop off in May here, we saw a massive drop off here, of course, in the price section. And what dropped off as well here is these short-term hodlers. So the hodlers that were holding for like 3 to 6 months dropped off massively from 16% all the way down to 11%. We saw the 1 to 3 month hodlers drop all the way down from 15 to 10%. And we saw the 1 week to 1 month holders as well drop off approximately 3%. So basically what happened over there is that all the people that were not going through all these massive drop-offs in the market, they got shaken out here. And right now the people that are longer in the market, like just like me, I've been here in 2016, I've been here for 2017 bear market, 2018 bear market, you know, and you go through these drop-offs and you learn from it. Because right now, if I see a massive drop-off, I don't care anymore, because I do know that there's going to be a day that Bitcoin is going to trade above this level again. And right now as well, Bitcoin is dropping off ever so slightly below 60k, and personally I do know there's going to become a day that Bitcoin is going to become a trade at all-time highs again. Is it going to be tomorrow? We don't know. Is it going to be over a week from here on? We don't know, but I do know as long as I'm going to hodl my Bitcoin, I will be profitable. And that is, of course, what more and more people are seeing right now, and what more and more people are learning. So every single drop of we're getting less and less people shaken out here. Of course, only the real weak hands are getting shaken out of the markets. And that is, of course, a good thing to see here. And they're becoming only more and more OG Bitcoin hodlers, because they have been as well right now. Of course, a lot of people have been going through the May drop off here. And this has, of course, been a hard time for some of those hodlers that have been, not selling off here. But right now they're back in profit, and they know the game. They understand the game. They understand the emotional game as well here. And that is, of course, absolutely amazing to see here. But yeah, let me run in towards some more charts for Bitcoin here. And before running in towards some more charts, guys, I want to be asking you guys to smash up the like button. It will be truly appreciated if you can right now smash up the like button. It will be truly appreciated if you're going to do so. Of course, smashing up the like button will be only taking a few seconds over time, and you will be not only help me out, but you will be helping out the whole cryptocurrency industry, because the more people that are right now smashing up that like button, the more viral cryptocurrency content is going, and the more viral this cryptocurrency content is going, the more people will be getting exposed to crypto as well here. So guys, don't forget to right now smash up the like button. It will be truly appreciated if you're going to do so. And yeah, let's see what we're going to be having from here on. It will be truly amazing if you're going to smash it up like crazy right here, right now. So let me see what we're having here. What we can basically see, Bitcoin horizontal support, we bounced from the lower side. Yesterday we did discuss, of course, this red box above us. We clearly did saw a rejection from of this range here after the 4-hourly candle close against it, of course, while we were seeing this massive bump on the last minutes of that candle. Yeah, you can clearly see right now we are getting rejected still by this range here, and I still do want to be seeing a breakthrough of this level. Of course, the more times we're going to retest this level, the more likely it will be that we're going to as well break through it. So that's going to be a relatively positive side of the market here. And as well, Starbucks is right now saying here, people are not selling because there's a limit option to spend your money on stock market, and overheated interest rates are dropping. Are too low to drop deposit cash. Crypto is the solution. That's right. Crypto is always the solution for everything. I bought on 45k. Should I sell? I mean, that's always your own decision, Rob Zombie. But personally, I'm not looking to sell. I bought as well Bitcoins on 45k. I bought as well Bitcoins on 50k. I'm not looking to sell. Plan B knows. Funding rates are increasing. That's as well what I saw here. So on BYBIT, the predicted funding rates are shooting up again here, what is of course gives us a bad sign here. And of course, because the funding rates are increasing once again, this could be a signal that we can be having another shakeout towards the downside. Usually once the funding rates are shooting up here, this is definitely a very bearish sign that we are getting in the market. So this could be, of course, still the effect in the market we could be getting here for today, and we could be today have a major drop off here in the market. That is for sure possible. I do think there's definitely a possibility that Bitcoin can be shaken out, maybe still to 56k, then move up again. But yeah, you want to be careful for a leverage flush out, because yeah, the funding rates are increasing once again, and this could be, of course, a major big warning shot for you guys out there. As well, talk about the daily candles real quickly. can still see so far we're holding on towards the 50-day moving average. I do want to be seeing this level getting holding. As soon as we're going to fail to hold it, I will be starting to get a little bit more worried, of course, about this run-up that we're currently generating. We're still holding on towards the EMA ribbon, still particularly good here. Do want to be seeing this level getting holding as well here. Of course, as soon as we're going to trade below it, I will be starting to get a little bit more worried. But yeah, right now a thing that is really starting me, right now a thing that is really getting me worried here is our basically the funding rates here. So yeah, we can clearly see the funding rates are increasing massively once again here. We're seeing, of course, BYBIT shooting up once again, the predicted funding rates. We're seeing it for as well Ethereum. They are shooting up. Ethereum is still negative on the sides here, but of course on several exchanges the Bitcoin funding rates are once again positive, and of course the Bitcoin funding rates are just shooting up once again. What is of course a particular bearish sign that we are getting in the market, because yeah, as soon as the funding rates are once again shooting up, this clearly gives us a sign that there are too much longers in the market, and this could be of course having a bearish effect if the market is going to see an increase from here on. So let's say Bitcoin is going to shoot up all the way back to 60 or 70k here. It means that a lot of leveraged long traders are in profit, what usually means we're going to be getting an even bigger shakeout. So yeah, this is for me a bearish sign right now for the imminent short term, and this could be having a bearish effect here. And maybe today we could be having the day that we're going to create a big wick on the lower side, literally kill out all the longs here, just shake out all the longs here with another 10% correction here. Literally could be happening over here, and then we're going to create a big wick on the lower side, and we're going to increase once again. It could be for sure playing out here, so please be aware for that one as well here. It could be definitely playing out right now around the corner, because if 10% shakeout will be literally wash out the majority of the leverage traders, and then we could be maybe see of course a massive negative funding rate for Bitcoin getting started. And of course, if we're going to see that negative funding rate getting started, we could be then maybe aim for higher targets. But for sure, another flush out on leverage is for sure possible, so keep your eyes wide open right now here. I'm definitely not saying that we necessarily have to go up right now here. I don't necessarily say we have to come down from here on, but of course there is definitely an increasing risk right now, with potentially opening a long position on this point of trading right here. So please keep your eyes open right now here. I don't want to cause any FUD here. I don't want to be saying to you guys out there, so I'm not personally myself, I'm not going to sell off my Bitcoin hodling position. I'm not looking to sell off right here. I'm not looking at all. The only thing I'm looking forward towards right now is getting new trading opportunities, because with my hodling position, I'm not going to gamble. I'm not going to say, oh, I think the market is going to go down, so I'm selling my hodling position. No, I'm not going to do so. With my hodling position, I will just keep it there, because just like I told you a moment ago, with my hodling position, I do know it will be, of course, profitable anytime soon here. It is already profitable, but I do know with my hodling position that we will be trading at optimized in just a matter of time. But with my trading position, I will be trying to anticipate the market, of course. So, yeah, pretty important to look here. Let me see. This dip is not correction. I mean, this dip is not, I mean, what are you saying? This dip is not correction. I mean, personally, there are always people that are going to be in too much fear here, just like we had in September. Yeah, I will be for sure keep my eyes wide open here. Some people are saying the stock market is crashing as well. I don't know what you call a stock market crash, but personally, I don't really see this as a stock market crash. I see this as a more of a kind of a stock market minor correction. I mean, some people call it the stock market crash over here. And you know what happened in September? We saw a 6% drop off, but you know what happened afterwards? We saw, of course, an approximately 10% surge. So everyone called me stupid that I was saying, because yeah, I said to everyone out there, this is not a stock market crash, and everyone said no, but we broke the important trend line. And I said to everyone out there, no, that is not true, because there's never going to be, and this of course an important lesson for you guys out there, there's never going to be a stock market crash if all the investors are going to say there's a stock market crash, because stock market crashes only happen once all the investors are saying buy right now, buy right now. And once all the investors are there, there's going to be a stock market crash. But once all the retailers and investors are saying, no, there's going to be a stock market crash, go out of the market, the smart money is buying. And of course, the government over there in the USA, they are printing money like crazy. Why should there be a stock market crash if they're printing money like crazy, and all the money they're printing, almost every money that they're printing is going in the stock market, and it is making the richer people richer and richer and richer, and the poorer even more poor. So I don't see a stock market crash happening as long as they're going to print so much money like this right now. As long as they keep printing money, there won't be a stock market crash here. As soon as they are going to stop printing money, there is going to be a stock market crash. But every single correction in the stock market, you know how they fix it? by pressing a button, by printing more money and flowing more money in towards the stock market. Of course, this is going to be maybe an event that, of course, the faith from the people runs out, and then we could be having a massive crash here, just like in 2008. The faith is basically the 2008 crash here. Oh wait, this whole time back. But the 2008 crash here is basically, of course, this was basically as well fave crash here, because yeah, this was already down here, and then the fave ran out, and then we saw a massive crash here, and we both had on 68 points, and since then we basically increased every single time here, and that was of course a beautiful recovery that we got here. Took us approximately let me see, 6 years to get on top of it, five years to get on top of it, but in the end of the day, yeah, we came further, and we saw an exponential growth on the market. But yeah, I don't really see this as a stock market crash here. I just see this as an healthy movement here on the S&P 500. S&P 500 doesn't move in a straight line, so it goes up, it goes down, but you can clearly see the steady growth here. So I wouldn't be calling this a crash or whatsoever. So yeah, calling this a crash would be definitely nonsense if you're going to say this, if you ask me. But what you should be asking me right now is here about the dollar index, because the dollar index is, of course, as well running into some resistance. And of course, this could be having a very wide positive effect on the market here. And I like to look at the dollar index, because the dollar index is going to show me, is Bitcoin a buying opportunity or is Bitcoin a selling opportunity right now here? So after this huge run up here that we created here on the dollar index, don't ask me why the dollar index is increasing. Of course, you can clearly see we are running into some critical ranges of resistance. So you can clearly see, let me draw this like this. You can clearly see this previous resistance flipped into support is right now providing us resistance on the market. Of course, the dollar index could be having some massive problems here if it's going to be seeing a rejection from this point here, because yeah, if the dollar index is going to see a rejection from this point here, this will be basically mean here is that Bitcoin is going to be in our favorite, because let's compare a little bit the dollar index to Bitcoin. So this was in 2020 March, all the way down here to January 2021. We do know what happened with Bitcoin at that point here. So I can tell you as well here, this was of course from 18th of February to 2020 March. This was of course bearish for Bitcoin because the dollar index rises. And of course this over here was the previous bull run on Bitcoin, if I say it correctly. Yeah, this was 2017, and of course 2017 we came down massively, and this was of course as well the driver for Bitcoin. So if the dollar index comes down here, it basically means that every single Bitcoin you're buying is more worth against $1. So that's of course a positive thing here to see. And of course if the dollar index decreases, it generally gives you a very good opportunity to buy into that trend here, because yeah, you want to be buying Bitcoin in dollar index downtrends, and you want to sell Bitcoin basically in dollar trends, dollar index uptrends here. So yeah, pretty interesting what we're seeing right now, but definitely very interesting. Made the same move and it was bullish. Look up September 2020. September 2020. Let me see. September 2020 made the same move. I don't really see this as respectively same move, to be very honest. But yeah, personally, what you can see clearly, yeah, we created the bottom here on the dollar index. For now on, still, we're in a major downtrend. Of course, as well, we're going to zoom out here. Dollar index has always been in a downtrend because they're printing more and more dollars, and the dollars are just getting less and less worth every single year over every single year. So personally, I wouldn't be surprised to see the dollar index massively decreasing from this point here and seeing even further decreasement down here. So in the end of the day, if you're going to play it smart, buy Bitcoin, don't buy dollars. Don't hold dollars, hold Bitcoin. And of course, if you're going to do so, I can tell you already, this chart in the bigger time frame, maybe it's going to still increase from here on, but in the end of the day, it's going to come down all the way here. Maybe not in this line, of course, but in the end of the day, it is going to come down here from this point. And dollars are not good to hold. Their Bitcoins are way, way better to be holding right now here. So yeah, we did, of course, inform you guys a little bit about the leverage washout we could be getting still from here on. Please keep your eyes wide open from now for that point here. The fear and greed index is still in neutral. That's the thing that we do know here. If we're going to look at the daily time, the weekly time frame for Bitcoin, you can right now clearly see here Bitcoin still retracing back towards this 59.2k level. We are right now only 3 days away before closing the weekly candle, and this weekly candle is going to be extremely important. Is Bitcoin going to hold on towards the 59.2k? It's going to be crucial. It is going to be crucial, and I do think the weekend that we're going to come up here, guys, this weekend is going to be a very, very important and interesting weekend, because I do think this weekend will be full with manipulation, because the market is in fear, and most likely these whales are going to be benefiting from the low weekend volumes. they're going to try to shake out even more people on the weekend. So don't be the one that's going to be selling your Bitcoins, especially in the weekends. So yeah, it's going to be quite an exciting weekend. So guys, are you already ready for the weekend? I'm personally am for sure ready for the weekend. I'm looking forward towards the weekend. And of course, if you do look forward towards the weekend, consider hitting that subscribe button, because we will be live as well this weekend discussing the whole cryptocurrency industry, to see what we're of course thinking about it at that point here. As well, guys, real quickly, want to be asking a favor. We're just 30 minutes live right now, but I see we're right now having 226 likes, guys. Will be truly appreciated if you're right now going to smash up the like button, guys. If we can get the stream to, let's say, 400 likes here, we'll be truly appreciated if we can do so. Yeah, we'll be truly nice here. Will be truly nice if we can smash up that like button right now here, and let's smash it up to 400 likes, guys. So it's only going to take a few seconds over time, but you will be literally meaningful to me here right now here if you're going to do so. So it's well in 7 minutes from now, we're going to close the 1 hour candle, and we're for sure going to discuss that. But before, I'm going to go as well over Ethereum ever so slightly right now, because yeah, Ethereum is as well important to discuss in my opinion right now here. So let me go to this chart. Let me go to the 4 hour candles here. So first of all, for everyone who was not aware about it yet here, Ethereum did broke our very important and crucial uptrend that we did got generated. This crucial uptrend that we did got generated is very important to see getting broken right now on Ethereum. And since then, of course, we came down ever so slightly. And right now we're trading on ever so slightly lower targets here. And right now we are ever so slightly trading, yeah, on levels that we don't want to be seeing Ethereum trade on, because yeah, we were trading on way higher digits, just a moment ago. What we can see here is, of course, that we can be setting up several levels here as previous resistance and support here. These levels have been holding us up very well in this trend over here. You can clearly see over here right now, so far we are holding up towards this level as well here. We still do have some critical resistance ranges above us right now here. So this could be, of course, a major resistance range that we could be trading against. So there's several levels that Ethereum could be right now facing, of course, and these levels could be, of course, very important levels to witness right now here on the market. So yeah, it's going to be quite an exciting journey on how it's going to be rolling out here for the Ethereum price action. But yeah, we're definitely looking to some very critical horizontal boxes on the 4 hour time frame. If we're going to look at the 1 hour time frame, yeah, we can clearly see we're forming some kind of a V-shaped recovery. And this V-shaped recovery is definitely very beautiful to see here on the market, in my opinion. You can clearly see a curve getting formed there. So we're forming this V towards the upside, and a V-shaped recovery is definitely always a good recovery to see in the market. And of course, if we're going to see continuation of this V-shaped recovery, yeah, we could be, of course, then in for a much further increase towards way higher targets, and that could be looking quite healthy for yeah, the Ethereum price action. Of course, I think that you do want to be seeing here is as well breakthrough through these highs here, because yeah, what we currently are experiencing is maybe as well some kind of a left shoulder head, right shoulder formation. And this could be, of course, for sure will play out, and you could be for sure traded as well as an inverse hand and shoulder. Of course, as soon as the market increases back towards the range high here, and of course, if we are going to increase back towards the range high, we did clearly form a higher low here, and the structure on the market is, of course, looking good here. But so far, we can't call for a higher low if we're not formed it yet here, just like we're doing so right now. Bitcoin falling off ever so slightly. I want to be calling for a higher low here, but as long as Bitcoin is going to form a rectangle over here, I can't call for a higher low yet here. I want to be seeing a significant bounce towards the upside. If we're going to see so, I can call for a higher low, and then I can call for, of course, a particular pattern playing out, or a particular market structure, and then I can say to you guys, okay, right now the market is looking more healthy, right now the market is looking a little bit less healthy, but that is a thing that I can't say yet to you guys out there. Some people are saying Bitcoin is slowly entering a bear market. I don't believe in it, because if you don't know, a bear market is a sudden loss of interest. That's the reason why it's a bear market, because there's not enough interest for people to be buying into Bitcoin. But I personally don't see really the interest of Bitcoin dropping significantly towards the downside, since we do have the institutional investors, since we do have the insane amount of money printing going around, since we do see these insane high amounts of inflation to certain niches, and of course to to global inflation. I mean, in the Netherlands this year 6.5%, if I say it correctly. In the USA it's like 6.8%. So these are inflation rates we have not seen since 1990, and of course, since these inflation rates are extremely high right now, I don't see a reason why Bitcoin should be going into a bear market, because these are all things you should take in consideration, and these are all things that are going to be helping the bull market right now here in this point here. So definitely looking forward towards it. Yeah, there could be a potential drop off. Yeah, Bitcoin could be going back to 50k, but at the end of the day, it's going to be recovering all the way back up here, in my opinion. And just look at all the people reacting towards it. So if I just quickly look to the chat, guys, and I will be putting up a poll in a second here. Just let me tell this here. I see some people saying, I'm ready for the big drop here. Bear market drop is like a rock. Oh wait, that's not the case. Okay, you're doing pretty good here. Should I sell? That's also a question that we are getting right now. It is crazy. It's crazy. People are afraid once again here. Sell right now. I see some people saying, sell while you still can. I mean, guys, I mean, for me, I've been through this several times, and I see the chat. I see people that are watching the streams are getting in panic. People are panicking, and of course there is for sure a very major chance, there's a big chance, let's say 50-50, that Bitcoin is going to come down further. But how are you going to be approaching it? This is a real big question. I'm not going to approach it like, okay, I'm going to sell off all my Bitcoin right now and potentially I'm going to buy cheaper, because I do know someone that I talked with, that I had a discussion with, because I was on his channel and we were trading on 30K, and he said, I sold 50% of my portfolio to buy back cheaper, and the rest of my portfolio I'm going to hodl. And he got absolutely wrecked because he sold on the 28K. And I mean, that guy right now lost half of his Bitcoin and he feels terrible about it. So what my best strategy is always is, of course, you always have to need to have some dollars and euros aside here to accumulate the dips here, but just hodl and buy the dip. Hodl, buy the dip. Hodl, buy the dip. Because in the end of the day, Bitcoin is going to increase. In the end of the day, Bitcoin is going to stand higher. Just like I explained to you with the inflation rates, etc. It's a no-brainer to see Bitcoin trading higher in a matter of a few years, in a matter of a few months, because Bitcoin is not an investment that you make for 1 month. Bitcoin is not an investment that you make for 1 week. Bitcoin is an investment that you at least make for the coming 6 months ahead of you. No panic, guys. I don't want to have any FUD here in the chat, but let me put up a poll here real quickly. What are you? Bearish? Bullish? Guys, what are you? Bearish or bullish? Let me know in the chat here. I put up a community poll right now here, and I'm very curious what you guys currently think here. Are you bullish? Are you bearish? I'm selling everything. Just kidding. It's reverse psychologically. Calm down, that's indeed true. So let me see what the chat is thinking here. I put up a poll, so make sure to go to the chat here and vote for the poll here, because I'm very curious what you guys think here. We're just waiting for 52K to accumulate more. I mean, that's definitely very good accumulation zone. I will be admitting that one. But I still will be saying to you guys out there, because we just checked the order book. Well, we'll be going over the order book in a second once again here. There are too many people still anticipating the 52K here, because everyone wants to buy the 52K once again, just like we had last time around, but everyone wants to be buying the 38K, and maybe Bitcoin is going to come down to, let's say, 55K, and then still the people are going to wait for 52K, and it's not going to happen. That's usually what happens. So give me a second. I think there's a very big chance here, if everyone's going to be anticipating that 52K/53K barrier, that we could be only come down to 55K here, to be honest. Let me see. Imagine being a bull at all-time highs and bearish at 60K. I mean, Josh, that is the whole point here, because that's emotion. That's emotion. People were so extremely bullish while Bitcoin was trading on 67K, 68K. I literally put up this poll. Like I do these polls every single time, right? So I put up this poll. If I would have been putting up this poll here, then I'm right now doing in the chat here, guys, it was a 99% bullish ratio while we were trading at all-time highs. I'm for sure about that one. By the way, we closed a new 1 hour candle. Congratulations, you survived another 1 hour on Bitcoin. Very good job here. You hodled another 1 hour on Bitcoin if you did not panic sell already. So yeah, congratulations for you guys out there. What was the volume indicator you were using earlier? This is basically the VPVR, sorry, not the the VIX range volume profile. So you have as well an indicator. An indicator is of course the visible range, and you have as well the visible range profile, and that's basically the volume profile that you can see how much volume is traded on a certain range here. Because yeah, in the end of the day, volume is of course particularly important to see trend support and resistance. And yeah, so far we are trading against some kind of a volume resistance range here. If we're going to use this on the higher time frames, we can clearly see on the 4 hour candles on the current range that we're trading in, we're trading below volume support, so that's of course pretty unfortunate to see here. So right now this could be providing us a little bit more resistance on the imminent short term here. So yeah, we'll be keeping my eyes wide open on this one, by the way. But before getting further towards the content, guys, we are right now only 9 subscribers away before smashing up to 68.4K. Today, really the target is reached 68.5K here. So if you do want to be helping us out here by reaching our target, because yeah, we do want to be seeing the channel around 70K near the end of the beginning of the next week here. If you do want to be helping out the channel here, don't forget to smash up the subscribe button right now here. It's only going to take a few seconds over time, and it will be literally mean the world to me here if you're going to smash up the subscribe button, and then we're going to right away go further into our account, because I see we're watching with 1,000 of you guys out there, and it will be truly appreciated if you're going to smash it up right now here, right? So yeah, we will be checking it in a second if we're going to reach the 68.4k target. I mean, if we can reach that target, it's crazy, of course. It's definitely crazy if we could reach it. So let me see what the chat is going to be saying here right now. You need more caffeine, please talk faster. Mo, bro, I will be talking a little bit slower today, so I will be not drinking enough I will be not drinking so much caffeine. As well, I did not pick the winner yet for the mock, and I will be doing it live in the stream here about the tweet that we did yesterday for everyone who was here yesterday as well. The channel will get to 100k before Bitcoin does. I don't think so, to be honest. I kept waiting 20k. I wouldn't own a trade. Yeah, for sure. Long term, it could go up fast. As also short term. Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you're already in doubt, you should definitely start to zoom out here. If you're definitely in doubt, you should start to get zooming out very quickly, bro. So that's very important to look out at. This is just a dip, buy it. I mean, what I always say here is that bull market dips are meant for buying, and we are definitely in a bull market dip. But let me talk a little bit further about Ethereum. So yeah, Ethereum could be maybe from several patterns, right? It could be playing out, right? So we could be maybe for some kind of an ascending triangle, Ethereum coming down ever so slightly further more, and we're going to create some kind of consolidation phase like this here. Ethereum could be coming up already, and we could be creating an inverse head and shoulders, or Ethereum could be coming down here and form a lower low and see a continuation of a downtrend. So there definitely a lot of things could be playing out right now on Ethereum. So we'll keep my eyes wide open right now on the market for Ethereum, because yeah, it's going to be particularly important to see how it is going to behave itself right now here. So yeah, it looks particularly good here. Definitely, I'm very excited about how Ethereum is looking right now in the short term. The 4-hourly candles we already discussed here, but let me run in towards the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin pair. We did saw a spike up once again here. It's fought its way back up here, so that's pretty interesting to see here, to be very honest. You can see as well downward slope resist line here, getting formed from the highs, getting rejected every single time by this range here. So far, maybe we could be looking at the bull flex scenario. That could be for sure a very big possibility that we're currently having in the market. So maybe we are rather looking at a bull flex scenario rather than some kind of a wedge here. So this is going to be quite important to look at here. So yeah, definitely very exciting what we're having. So you can clearly see here, move towards the upside, consolidation phase getting started. This could be, of course, a beautiful bull flag for the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin valuation. And of course, in the end of the day, this could be playing out in a very beautiful continuation of the trend here. And this could be, of course, well play out here in a beautiful momentum swing here back towards the upside. And of course, if this bull flag scenario is going to be playing out here, this will be bringing Ethereum compared to Bitcoin all the way back up here towards the target around the 8.5% here, and 8.5% for Ethereum compared to Bitcoin valuation is really a high that we have not been visiting for approximately 1,300 days here, and that's of course a particularly insane target that we're right now trading on as well. If we're going to see this further continuation up here, we do have to be breaking above this critical downward slope and resistance line, and this downward slope and resistance line is definitely not a resistance line that we're going to be breaking easily through here. But of course, as soon as we are going to be breaking through this resistance line, it is definitely going to be game on for Ethereum compared to Bitcoin, and of course, Ethereum could be well fight its way back up very quickly. So we'll be keeping my eyes wide open for this bull flex scenario right now here on the Ethereum chart on the imminent short term as well. Quickly giving you guys an update on the Chainlink price action. So far, Chainlink compared to Bitcoin, not losing real valuation, like you can see over here on the past 3 days here. Yeah, we did saw a very significant pullback here. Still going to say, I was bullish on Chainlink before we were heading this pullback. I'm still bullish on Chainlink. I do think it's a no-brainer to be accumulating Chainlink around this range here. Look at the supportive line that we are forming right now towards the upside. You're buying at very strong risk to reward levels. I always like to look here. Is the buy worth it for the risk towards the reward? And personally, if I look towards this chart right now here, I definitely will be saying to you guys out there, if the risk that you're right now taking with Chainlink, accumulating it on this range, is definitely a particularly low risk here for potential very high reward. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward towards what we are heading towards, and I personally do see Chainlink really seeing a very significant bounce from this range here, and this could be having a much further continuation up here. And guys, before getting further into the content, we are only 2 subscribers away before smashing it up to 68.4k. So guys, if you haven't already smashed it up here, make sure to do so right now here. Let's see if we can reach it. Only 2 here, guys. It's crazy. Only 2 more and we can reach it already today. So that's pretty cool here if we could reach that. Chainlink here, 28.35 cents here. So yeah, pretty good valuation we're trading on as well. We could be looking at some kind of a horizontal box over here. You can clearly see previous resistance range over here, previous resistance over there, flipped in support over here, right now flipping into support as well. So yeah, it is looking particularly well right now here. It looks like this level is holding us up very good here. Previous resistance flipping into support, and this level is so far doing a very strong job by holding us up here for the Chainlink price action. So yeah, definitely right now there is some very good risk to reward buy if I'm going to talk about the Chainlink price action. And I definitely do think it's a no-brainer to expect a further continuation towards the upside right now here. Of course, if we're going to come down from this point, it's definitely still possible. But yeah, you do want to just always look at risk to reward, and right now the risk is certainly low for the potential reward that you could be creating here. And this, of course, looking like a very good opportunity right now in the market, and especially after these drop-offs, you do want to be benefiting from these minor corrections in the Chainlink market in this case, then of course. So Chainlink as well, the 4-hour candles, we're quickly analyzing it towards a good opportunity. Depending where the 4-hour candle is going to close here, looks to be that we're going to create a bullish divergence, what it could be having a very particularly good effect on the market. So like you can see here, 4-hour RSI was oversold here. Right now it's increasing ever so slightly. Price action forming a lower low. So of course, if the candle is going to close like this here, it's going to be resulting in a bullish divergence on the 4-hour candle close, and that's going to be having a relatively positive effect on the market. And this could be having a very good case for Chainlink here on the US dollar pair. And I'm definitely looking forward towards how this is going to be playing out right now in the market. And I would for sure love to see this this continuation getting created then from Chainlink. If we're going to close a candle like this, I will be right away trying to open some swing trade positions on the market. So Bitcoin as well dropping down ever so slightly, like you can see right now in the minute short term here. Definitely exciting what we're currently having here on the market. And yeah, let's see how it's going to be playing out here. Let's see how it's going to be rolling out. So far, yeah, Bitcoin has been in a very strong downtrend here. There's a lot of accumulation distribution going around here. Yeah, pretty exciting times to what we're basically trading on right here. So for Bitcoin, will be for sure lead the altcoin markets as well. So if Bitcoin is going to come down ever so slightly, it's going to be definitely have the same effect here for as well Chainlink, etc. So it's going to be quite important to look at on where we're heading towards right now here. So that's of course a particular interest in what we're currently having here. So Chainlink is looking like a good buying opportunity in my opinion. So if I'm as well going to go into the Cardano price section, Cardano as well holding up pretty good here in the past days here. You can see we have been creating particular big wicks here on the lower side. Looks to be some kind of a bottom structure that we're right now forming on the daily time frame. We're forming big wicks on the lower side. We're forming yeah, definitely very interesting sides on this market here. So as well, downward sloping support line getting formed here. So far we're trading below, but like we can see here in the past 2 days here, we have been wicking on the lower side. So yeah, definitely there's an extremely big chance that we're going to see the same trade, same thing playing out once again for Cardano today here. Still, I'm saying Cardano is definitely undervalued right now. I think Cardano is a good buying opportunity on this range here, especially below the $2. I do think that buying Cardano below $2 is extremely good here. Well, no one was buying Cardano over here. Everyone was willing to buy Cardano for 25% premium. So if you did buy the top here, I mean, you don't even deserve that pump here, to be honest, if you did bought the top over here, because yeah, we warned you guys on the lower sides about it. And right now, once again, if you want to be buying at the top over there, buy over here. I should rather suggest buying over here on this range over here. You're buying into a dip. That's a very good job to do so. Buying in fear is always a good thing to do. I do know from my previous price action, like from 3 years ago, I always had a hard time with buying Bitcoin once it was dropping off, like in 2017, 2018. I had a hard time with doing so. But at the end of the day, I do know it paid me off massively. At that point, it felt a little bit harsh because it was trading against my emotions. But you always have to trade against your emotions if you want to be a profitable trader. So please learn to deal with that stuff here right now. Let me real quickly as well move into Vechain. I will quickly want to be checking up on Vechain. Of course, Vechain is forming similar market structures. 2 big wicks on the lower side already. We can clearly see previous high got generated over here. This previous high is right now flipping into support. Would love to see this level getting holding us up here. Of course, as soon as this level is going to fail to hold us up here, it's going to be relatively more of a parasite here. So I personally would love to see this level providing a support, and that could be leading to a further continuation up here. Personally, I do think that we are particularly in the end of this downward trend here. I'm as well extremely bullish on the proof of authority 2.0 here on Vechain, and I personally think as soon as the Bitcoin drop off is done here, because Vechain is right now getting holding back by Bitcoin, and as soon as Bitcoin is going to be stopped dropping off here, as soon as Bitcoin is going to stop dropping off here, guys. It's going to be game on for the Vechain price action. And personally, I do expect Vechain is going to be seeing a very, very good winter. It's going to be seeing a very good crypto winter, and it's going to be making us very good gains here. I'm so confident about Vechain. You can clearly see over here as well here. So previous resistance over here, resistance over here, resistance over here, resistance over here, support. So is this a good buying opportunity for Vechain? So everyone who's willing to stand on the sidelines, for everyone who's been waiting to be buying Vechain, for everyone who's been waiting to be buying Vechain, this is the time, in my opinion. This is definitely the time to start to be accumulating here. Vechain is definitely an undervalued project here, in my opinion. I definitely think that if you are not holding any Vechain, you're definitely going to miss out massively in the market about opportunities, etc., etc. If you do want to be accumulating Vechain, let me see. I think if I say it correctly, it is over here as well. Let me quickly check it out here. I mean, they definitely have to put up a search block here because it is making me they're making me search the whole time here. So yeah, pretty exciting what we currently are having here right now on the spot market here. But yeah, Vechain definitely a good accumulation time to have right now here. If you do want to be accumulating spot, and if you do want to be trading Vechain, don't forget to sign up here with BYBIT here in the link description. You can buy Vechain on very much platforms. You can be buying it as well on Switchberg, and if you're buying it on Switchberg, you're going to get a very good interest. So you can find the Switchberg link in the description. If you're going to sign up with Switchberg, it's a very good deal that they're offering you right now here. So first of all, why should you use Switchberg? Switchberg will be giving you yields while holding your, I mean, I don't know, let's say you're using Binance, or let's say you're using a different exchange. You're just holding your crypto on it, right? So you're just holding your crypto on it, and you have like let's say you have 1 Bitcoin, it will be always 1 Bitcoin. But on Switchberg, if you hold your crypto over there, you will be gaining interest. And let me quickly go to the earn, because it automatically happens. It's definitely it's just a matter of a few clicks, you get these returns here. So 1.5% returns a year on Bitcoin, 11% returns on BNB, 10% returns on USDT, and of course on Switchberg itself, 9.9%, 10% basically. And Switchberg has U2.0 here, and you can see it is definitely extremely valuable. If you're going to sign up as well with the link in the description for Switchberg, they have a very good app here, by the way. I definitely like to buy my cryptos over here. You can be as well buy Vechain over there. But Switchberg, if you're going to sign up, you are getting a reward between the $1 and $100. It doesn't matter. If you deposit $50 US worth of crypto, you're going to get a reward between the $1 and $100 US if you're going to sign up for the link in the description. Otherwise, you don't get a reward. Yeah, we both get a reward, so it would be, of course, truly appreciate if you're going to do so. But yeah, you can literally get a reward between the $1 and $100 US dollars. Euros, it's euros even, so it's even more than dollars, because euros are more worth than a dollar. But yeah, definitely interesting to use Switchberg to accumulate some cryptos over there, and as well to earn interest on them, right? So definitely very exciting. I mean, I should rather suggest holding your cryptos over here than holding it on an account that you're not earning any interest on. So Switchberg is definitely an exciting app to use here. It's as well very user friendly, very good interface, very easy to use, very good overview with your wallet, and yeah, I just suggested purely out of my heart. So definitely good thing to see here. Well, Bitcoin is dropping off here all the way back down here to 59.4k, 59.3k even already. So Bitcoin is falling off ever so slightly towards the downside right now. Let me see what we're going to have here. So that's pretty exciting here. That's pretty exciting, what we're currently seeing here in the market. But yeah, Bitcoin is cooling down ever so slightly. What I still do not want to be seeing here is a lower low getting formed here on the market here. Of course, what I'm talking about a lower low here is, of course, once we're going to form a lower low than this low in the market over here. So if Bitcoin is going to come all the way down once again towards this range over here, this could be having a relatively bearish effect on the market. So yeah, I do not want to be seeing that. Still have been set for you guys out there. The funding rates are particularly decently high for the predicted funding rates here, so there's definitely a very big chance that we're still going to have a shakeout here on the market. If we're going to get the shakeout on the market, this could be for sure still having some kind of a bearish effect, of course, on the Bitcoin long positions, of course. I mean, in the end of the day, it will be having a positive effect on the market, because we could be having a further continuation up here. But keep your eyes wide open. But yeah, talking about Vechain, excuse me. But talking about Vechain is definitely a very good buying opportunity right now. And of course, if you're just interested in general, if you see, let's say, a coin, you see a very good coin, and you want to buy it, but you don't know where, just go to CoinMarketCap, search up the coin you want to be buying here. So in this case, you go to Vechain, you just go to the coin, you press on markets, you press on market, and you can see, oh, you can buy it almost everywhere. You can buy it at Crypto.com, you can buy it on Up, you can buy it almost everywhere. You can see they have a lot of places where you can buy it, so definitely very exciting. You can be as well buy it on Binance, Gate.io, UOB, KuCoin, bitfinex, Binance US, UOB, Bittrex, Gate.io, Crypto.com, MaxX, Binance DR, BitMEX. So you can buy it so many places. So I mean, you can buy it in so many places. I mean, you can see there are so many pages. There are literally there's so many people that are allowing you to be buying this this coin here, because yeah, it's such a good of a coin, of course. So definitely check it out here. It's worth to check it out to accumulate some Vechain, and yeah, pretty excited, of course, what we are having with it for it. I use Switchberg for my children's savings, so that's pretty cool. What about Cake Rover? Good to buy right now. I mean, Nathan Jones, I already speaked out about Cake, what I think about it. I should only buy Cake if you're going to be staking it. I should only buy Cake if you're going to stake it. If you're going to be buying Cake for, let's say, I want to be buying Cake because you want to make returns. Let's say you're buying Cake because you're anticipating, okay, Cake is going to do 2x from here on. I should not do so. I should not buy Cake to purely anticipate further increases in the market. If you're going to be buying Cake, you have to be aware there's a huge amount of inflation in terms of circulating supply. Because the circulating supply is increasing so heavily, you can see the market cap here was on 6.7 billion. Here it was on 5.55 billion, but the price actually was massively lower because there's way more supply in circulation since then. So it will be requiring more and more money to set a new all-time high. So in terms of buying PancakeSwap to make, let's say, 2x from here on or 3x from here on, I should not do so. But if you're going to be buying PancakeSwap to stake it, I should say yes. It really depends on what you're going to do with it. But for sure, it's a good coin to be using to stake here. I stake it as well, and I get like more than $180 a day I earn with it. So I earn pretty good amounts of Cake with it. So let me quickly show this in the stream as well for you guys out there. Let me see if I can get this into the stream here. Oh, excuse me. I want to be putting this up in the stream so I can show you guys what I do with PancakeSwap here, to show you guys ever so slightly things here. Let me quickly see if I can show you guys here, because yeah, maybe there's some private stuff on it. So real quickly checking this out here. But yeah, I use Cake here to get some good profits here, of course, on the market. Let me see if I am on my right account here. Yes, I am on my right account, but it's not connecting my wallet. I don't know why. So yeah, quickly checking this up here. But yeah, PancakeSwap is definitely a very good thing to use here to make a good rewards here. But if you're not going to use it, let me quickly swatch up the scene here. Let me do this. PancakeSwap. Oh, it's no. Oh, here you can see. So right now, I think you guys can see it here. I mean, I'm like staking right now 5,500 Cake, so it's not much, not that much here. As well, we saw recently like a 20% correction in the market, so yeah, it took a little bit of my profits away. But yeah, like you can see right now here, every single year I earn like 65,000 US dollars. By staking my Cake here, every single day I earn like, let me see, every single day with my balance, I earn like 133 US dollars. And of course, if Cake is going to increase, I'm going to earn even more. So it's just like a passive income thing here. Every week you earn like 1,000 US dollars. Every 5 years you earn like 1.4 million. So it's definitely very valuable to use it to stake your coins here. I mean, you get like this 73% APY. Of course, it was 77%. So the APYs are coming down and down here to kill the inflation on the market as well. They're starting to burn more and more tokens. But it is definitely very extremely important to use this to gain rewards. I will be still make a video about this as well. But yeah, it's definitely very exciting what we're currently are seeing with PancakeSwap. I should definitely suggest using it. I mean, I just make profits by, of course, but just doing nothing, basically just doing nothing. And of course, if the price of PancakeSwap is going to increase, my profits will be as well way higher. So yeah, I would love to see the price increasing on PancakeSwap. I would love to see it going back to 30 US dollars, because if we're going to do so, I will be basically earn every single day double amount here. I will be earning every single year double amount. So yeah, would love to see the Cake price increasing, but so far I'm just going to hodl it. I'm just going to stake it, because in the end of the day, I do personally think, yeah, the market is going to come up all the way once again to higher targets again, in my opinion. So yeah, that's pretty exciting, of course, what we are having. But for me, right now, I should as well diversify your portfolio. Just use different things here. Just use several things here as well, like Schwitzberg. Just use to diversify your portfolio. You want to be using everything to earn interest on the cryptocurrency space here, because yeah, in crypto you can just earn so much You can just earn so much rewards, and if you're not doing so, you're definitely going to miss out massively. Let me check it out. Someone is making a very funny joke here in the chat. So let me quickly check out on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is increasing ever so slightly. It came down a little bit here. Moving up right now. I can't judge if I'm a bear or a bull. Keeping an eye on it on the 60k support. I mean, it's more... people are saying 6k support, but I'm more approached like the 58.6k here. 58.6k is the major support to hold here, because 58.6k is going to fail to hold here. It's going to be extremely bearish. But I will be rather approach not the 60k as our main support target. I would be rather approach the 58.6k as our main support target, because yeah, you can clearly see this level has been showing us the big pushes up once again here. This level provided us a massive push up here, and the highs of course over here provide us the massive correction so far. So yeah, do want to be seeing this level still providing us support. Of course, as soon as we are going to touch it another time, we touch it 1, 2, 3, 4th time here, and of course a 4th touch could be only result in more significant corrections, in my opinion. So please keep your eyes out. Please keep your eyes out wide open right now, because the more times you're retesting a certain level of resistance, support in this case, of course, the more likely it's going to break it. So the more times you're going to knock against a certain wall, the more likely the wall is going to break, right? So you please be careful with this. Keep your eyes wide open on it, because yeah, it is just definitely a thing that you should be keeping your eyes out wide open on right now here, in my opinion at least. Hey Rover, is Fantom going back to $1.50 here? Let me check out on Fantom. Let me real quickly check out on Fantom. Definitely important to check out, of course. Fantom, of course, fell very, very significantly towards the downside. Fantom fell very significantly towards the downside. So is the Fantom going down towards the $1.50? Personally, my approach here is going to be $1.93. I think personally I will be approaching this level over here. And let me make it green for a second here. So personally, my range over here will be the green box over here on this range as well. We have a major resistance target right now ahead of us to as well clear, and that's of course the 1.618. Excuse me, the 1.618 as well in the market. That is going to be this resistance box ahead of us right now here. But yeah, Fantom fell up pretty bigly. I mean, I sold all my Fantom already right through those 60 cents here, to the 70 cents, not the top, of course. I feel a little bit terrible about that. I know I was selling the top, of course, but definitely looking particularly good right now here. I personally think, yeah, this is looking like a very good opportunity, to be honest here. Fantom, of course, coming down all the way here. Yeah, previous resistance flipped into support over here. And personally, I do think if we're going to come back towards this level here, it will be once again provide us very good support here on the Fantom price section. So definitely looking forward towards definitely looking forward towards this level getting retested. And of course, if this level if we're going to come down towards this level, this will be providing a buying opportunity. $1.50 is maybe a little bit too far away for Fantom here. Let me see what we're having. So of course, the $1.50 is as well an extremely big support target here on the lower side. And of course, if we're going to come down all the way back towards $1.50 here, it will be for sure be a very strong support target. But for me right now, I'm first going to be focusing on this $1.95 here, to be honest. Double top. I mean, yeah, of course, we have been anticipating this double top over here as well. It has been coming down ever so slightly from that point here. I don't think this is the end for Fantom. I do think it's going to be a short-term top here. It's definitely short-term top for Fantom right now here. So Bitcoin coming down even further, guys. So Bitcoin is really moving down in a particularly fast pace right now. So let me see. Some people talk about Shiba. I don't like Shiba. Hey Rover, I'm along from ADA from $1.96 here. Panic sell or swim the Red Sea? What's your opinion? Very hard decision right now here, because Bitcoin looks to be going for another move down here. I mean, my approach will be from that point is build up a swing trade position, and like depends on your financial situation, of course. But building up a bigger position in that case will be for me the best decision in my opinion, I think. But yeah, your entry price is still particularly high here on the level we're right now trading on. I think you're already particularly underwater, if I say it correctly then. So that's of course important to keep your eyes out on wide open right now. So let me see. So yeah, of course, being on the water on the trade is never nice to have here. But sometimes these things happen time to time, of course. And if you're underwater, yeah, it's always hard to make good decisions. But yeah, just do what feels right for you and what you think is the best strategy to handle right now. Let me see what the chat is saying right now. Hey bro, can you please look at Blockcoin? I don't know the project, to be honest. I don't know Blockcoin whatsoever. As well, I don't see any Blockcoin here on Blocktopia. It's something else. Wait, so without the like this, I don't see any Blockcoin here on CoinMarketCap, bro. So for me, if it's not CoinMarketCap, it usually is because it's just yeah, too small of a coin. So personally, I can't check it, man. Sorry. S&P 500 is pumping, but it's not even open yet. Let me see what chat is saying. Medic G, amazing, well done, sir. I cleaned up 200 pounds of trash in the sea. Oh, bro, that's crazy. That's very crazy by you, bro. Good job by you. Let me see. Miss Big will pump Blocktopia. You're saying, are you the same one? No, it's someone else. It's Block. It's just Block. Oh, it's this one. Let me see. Blocktopia, it's a cool coin. Excuse me. Blockcoin is something else than Blocktopia. So, sorry, Blockcoin is something else. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. Polygon Network coin, contracts on Polygon Network, 28% up here today, 10%. Oh, everyone's saying it. So yeah, you can see here 875 million market capitalization. It's moving up particularly high in a particularly fast rate here. It's doing a particularly good job here, to be honest. If you're going to look at the 4-hour time frame, it's not been so long around already. It's been here since the beginning of October. So particularly new coin here is available on KuCoin. Broke the massive downtrend, since then increased, of course, significantly. If we're going to talk about some horizontal resistance ranges here, you can clearly see this was a major resistance zone by this coin here. You can clearly see resistance was getting found on this range over here. Support was getting found, resistance. And personally, yeah, this looks like a very, very major point of resistance that we just broke through here. And this could be for sure allow us the further continuation up here. And even though while Bitcoin is trading down here, Blocktopia is still up here. So that's a pretty good job here by them. They're holding up particularly well here. Some people are as well saying Algo is pumping, so we'll be checking out into Algo in a second here. But so far, yeah, it's pumping massively in the recent hours. If I'm going to check out the lower time frames, yeah, we are getting a little bit overbought here. We're still in a healthy trend here. No bearish or bullish divergence getting formed yet here, so it's of course a particularly good thing to see here if you're in an uptrend. As well, what we can see right now on this chart is that we have been forming a pretty critical upper slope resistance line. This upper slope resistance line over here, you can clearly see, got us rejected 3 times in a row here. And while we were right now trading above it is of course particularly positive news here, because yeah, right now if we're going to decrease towards this level, this will be providing us support, and this could be helping us to continue our trend back towards the upside. And this is of course a very strong signal of the market showing us some more strength here. So yeah, that's a good thing to see over here, to be honest. As well, if we're going to purely look at some horizontal levels over here, you can clearly see this level provided several times support and resistance, and right now since we're trading above of this range, this could be for sure provide us very well support if we're going to decrease. So a decreasement all the way back here towards the 9.8 cents here is going to be relatively positive, because yeah, it comes down towards this upper slope resistance line that right now will be flipping into support, and this horizontal level of support. So yeah, two things come together. It looks to be a very strong accumulation zone, and this will be most likely add much more fuel towards the market, what will be allowing us to most likely pump even further. So yeah, it looks good here. Trend as well looking particularly good here right now. And we're as well breaking through daily resistance already. So personally do really expect a continuation towards the upside from off the side here, if I'm going to approach like this here. So yeah, pretty exciting what we're seeing right now. Bitcoin as well falling down ever so slightly, guys. We're right now approaching some critical targets here. So Bitcoin is of course approaching the target of our horizontal level 58.6k here. 58.6k is going to be a major target here for Bitcoin. It's going to be a major target for Bitcoin, because 58.6k, if we're going to retest another time, it's going to be getting quite exciting here, guys. Are we going to see a break from this range, or are we going to fall below it? Because, yeah, like we just told you early on the stream here, the more times we're going to retest this lower range here, the more likely it is going to be that we're going to break further lower. But guys, do you want me to see it being another hour live here? Let me know here, because I don't know for how long I will be live today here. But guys, I will be saying this to you guys. If we can reach 600 likes here in the coming, let's say 8 minutes. So if we're 1 hour and 50 minutes into the stream, I will be at least do a 2-hour stream here. So guys, make sure to smash up the likes here. Would we truly appreciate if you're going to smash up the like button right now here. I see we smashed it up to 455 likes here. Can we smash it up to 600 likes here in the coming 8 minutes? Then we even got 7 minutes left right now here. Then I will be, of course, do at least a 2-hour stream from here on. So we'll be truly appreciate if we can get another 140 likes in the stream. I do think it's a very easy task that we can reach it. So guys, don't forget to smash it up right now here if you do want to be seeing an even longer stream here. Definitely very easy for you guys. I think this is a no-brainer. I think you guys can easily smash it. Please don't spam in the chat. If you're spamming in the chat, your question won't be getting an answer, bro. Let me see. Thanks, bro. We love you. I mean, it's lovely to hear. Rover, do you think Bitcoin can hit the 57,850 at the 55 EMA on the daily time frame? So let me quickly check on the 55 moving average. So, of course, if we're going to look at the 55 moving average, I mean, can we hit the 55 moving average? What kind of significance had it from the past? I mean, 55 moving average is not really showing us significance from the past there. So, personally, yeah, I mean, yeah, we can maybe hit it, but I mean, it didn't show us so much support past in previous times here. So, yeah, just wait and see how it's going to be performing like. But personally, I don't really expect that level to be such a big level of support here. So I would rather approach the 50-day moving average, where we're right now, by the way, as well trading on. So 50-day moving average is level right now trading on. Bitcoin as well, trying to fight its way back here. I think the chance on the wick is definitely still particularly high here. And of course, if Bitcoin is really going to retest the lows here, guys, it's going to be very exciting about what Bitcoin is going to do on this range over here. Because yeah, if Bitcoin is going to come down towards this range, it's going to be once again decision time. Because if Bitcoin is going to fail to hold on towards this level, it's going to be definitely insane amount of volumes are going to enter the market. I think definitely insane amounts of volumes are going to enter the market. And it could be a lot of volatility here, and there could be a lot of trading volatility as well. So pretty exciting what we could have here. In July, every YouTuber was saying 25k when it was 29k in September. Dip everyone to 36k when it was 40k. I mean, I've never said 25k in September. I've never said 36k. Sorry, I've never said 25k in July. I've never said 36k in September. Crypto Ripper. So, I mean, you're definitely not following. I mean, every YouTuber, I don't know who was saying that, of course, but I mean, we on the channel have been accumulating a long position on September 40k, and we have been as well accumulating a long position on 29k in July because we were extremely bullish, because too many people were anticipating the lower ranges. And right now, probably right now, there will be a lot of videos here as well on YouTube that are going to say Bitcoin is going back to 53k, Bitcoin is going back to 52k. I have been going over it. To be very honest, credits to those guys. And I mean, I think as well say to everyone out there, the 52k range is going to be a very strong level of support. I definitely agree with that. I definitely think this is going to be an extremely strong level of support, but too many people are right now anticipating it. And because too many people anticipate this level, it most likely not is going to happen. And if everyone wants to be buying on this range, the whales are not going to allow you to buy so cheap here, because the whales are not going to be allow you to be, of course, accumulate cheap crypto here. So that's of course a thing that you have to look into towards for sure, bro. That's for sure a thing that you have to look into towards. So let me see. Let me see. Someone is asking, did you research Render Network? Yeah, I did some research on Render Network. We discussed like yesterday or the day before. Let me quickly as well go to the imminent short term for Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is falling off ever so slightly right now here, and it is falling even further. But yeah, I did some research on Render Network. It's pretty interesting. I think, if I say correctly, what they're basically trying to do here is upgrade the network scalability. They're trying to update the network scalability by scaling GPU render power or something. As well, I saw something with that GPUs are not working correctly, and they want to be having a better use case for they want to be benefiting more from the GPUs they're currently having to make, of course, faster transactions, etc. And they want to be managing digital rights here, etc. So I didn't read their white paper completely, but it was definitely interesting. I saw they were as well working with like a virtual reality, and yeah, I think it's a pretty exciting project, the token, and I definitely do believe in it as well, my personal opinion, man. So yeah, pretty excited as well. A thing that I do believe in here is a thing that I think you guys should check out as well here. I've been talking about it quite a lot here recently. Is this coin over here, Pluton. Pluton, I think you should definitely check it out here. As well, it's basically a project very exciting because well, it's definitely a revolutionary project. They're based in Britain, if I say it correctly, and I mean, you can see the price action. It has been trading particularly low right now here, and you know why I get excited about this project here? I mean, as well, let me quickly check up the charts here real quickly. Well, Bitcoin is falling down ever so slightly, guys. We'll be keeping my eyes wide open on Bitcoin right now here. But like this project right here, you can clearly see it has been coming down, it has been moving up here. It has been showing a lot of volatility, but this is one of these gems I'm keeping my eyes wide open on. I personally will be saying already, I've been accumulating approximately 100k into this project. I personally think it's going to be performing very well here, because I do believe they're going to be performing in a very positive way here. You can clearly see, if we're going to look at the technical analysis here, oh, excuse me, that's not what I meant. If we're going to look at technical analysis, we can clearly see right now market is coming down here. That's of course pretty unfortunate to see here. If we're going to look at the 4-hourly candles, we can clearly see market is forming down. It's on the RSI forming a particularly healthy trend right now here. Still, lower side of support is getting found on this range here, so you can clearly see lower side of support getting found here. If we're going to look at the top side, we're forming a downward slope resist line, and this project is right now forming a major pattern here of a falling wedge here. And personally, I do believe we're going to see a major breakout here for this falling wedge, and this could be having a very positive effect on the market with a much further continuation towards the upside. And of course, price target of this falling wedge here from this point is already going to be an approximately 48% surge. And you know why I accumulate this project? First of all, I do have heard some rumors there are going to be, of course, some big announcements coming out here. Second of all, I do believe in the project. I do as well request myself an own Visa card. And third of all, this is a bullish bias pattern that we're right now forming on the 4-hourly candles, and this is allowing me to be buying into this project early on to make, of course, very significant gains on the market. So yeah, personally, I do really look forward towards how it's going to be performing. Like, personally, I do as well think it could be giving us very good returns, and as well, they are only available in the UK and the UAE, so that's in the Europe. In Europe, you can set your account up in 2 minutes here. There are no restrictions. There is KYC here because it's a Visa card, of course, but definitely very interesting here. As well, what the nice part about this here is that you're getting freaking cool additional rewards and benefits and perks with Nike, Vodafone, Livona, Amazon, eBuyer, Logitech, and they're getting like these extra perks here, what is of course particularly interesting. So I did some research on this project as well here, and it is definitely very exciting, and especially to accumulate it right now. They've been already ranked in 2016. They have been, of course, having some massive pumps over there, and I mean right now, if we're going to see the same here, they push up to $110 US. That's going to be in 30x. I mean, this is definitely a 30x gem here that we're right now looking at. So yeah, it's going to be quite exciting how it's going to be playing out. We'll be keeping my eyes wide open on it, but while we are keeping our eyes wide open on it, Bitcoin. I only see Bitcoin. I only see Rover talk about short time frames. He doesn't do the weekly at all. That's not true. I do look at the weekly several times here. I do look at several time frames, bro. So that's not true. I do a lot of short term time frames. But I do definitely look as well at higher time frames. But guys, we are right now coming into some crucial levels here. I bought some Plutum last week. Has very low supply too. And that's true. It's very nice low supply, and that's the point. I do like it as well. I think it's definitely in the like a coin no one is talking about, and that's the reason why I like it. I like the Plutum. They've been around for such a long time here as well. I can read on their site that they're increasing their team size, and it's of course extremely exciting here. Potential liquidity grab. I mean, the liquidity grab already happened yesterday, so let's see if we're going to have another one. Your Warfare, is there a lock for the APY? No, there's no lock for the APY. You can do flexible or you can lock it, Chris. You can just read on the app here, but just definitely just check out Switzberg. Check it out in the description, guys, right now here. It's flexible. If I say it correctly, it's completely flexible. So the nice part about it is that you're earning yields and it's completely flexible. So if you want to be selling off your Bitcoin tomorrow, you sell off your Bitcoin tomorrow. And it's definitely extremely valuable here to check out Swissberg. You are going to get very strong rewards there. So, I mean, yeah, it's definitely very exciting. And I heard about Swissberg because of Jordan. Definitely very exciting here. And I think it's an undervalued cryptocurrency investor platform, because yeah, you can just earn very good rewards by just hodling your tokens on it. So I'm very excited about Swissberg. I do think that Swissberg, as well as a coin itself here, like I do personally think as a coin itself, Swissberg is going to be performing good. It's like 770 million market cap, particularly big. It's right now, yeah, standing on a pretty low side as well here. But yeah, I'm looking forward to where it could be heading towards from this range here. But Swissberg, the app, I'm bullish on it. I'm bullish on earning my interest on Swissberg. I'm bullish on the token as well. And of course, if you're going to sign up for my link description and deposit 50 US dollars, you will be getting a reward between $1 US and $100 US. And I already got like 2 times $100 US. So it's definitely very exciting here, and yeah, make sure to check it out. Make sure to check it out. Switzerland is definitely undervalued in my opinion. So Bitcoin is pushing up ever so slightly once again here. Lovely to see Bitcoin finding its way back up here. It's going to be quite crucial, because if Bitcoin is going to go for another retest on the lower side, I will be starting to get a little bit worried here, of course. I will be definitely starting to get a little bit worried if Bitcoin is going to come all the way back down here towards the lower side of range, because, yeah, the lower side of range is, of course, our critical supply demand zone. And if we're going to break the demand zone, what is, of course, only becoming a bigger and bigger, it's only becoming more and more likely, because, you know why I'm saying so. We already retested this for 3 times here. And if we're going to retest for the 4th time, it's going to be only more likely that we're going to break this wall. Because, yeah, just like I explained to you guys out there, if you're going to knock on a certain wall here, the more times you're going to knock on it, the more likely it's going to break it. And just as well for crypto, there have been a lot of limit orders set up over there. And, of course, there will be some point, if we have no limit orders and no buys on that range, we're going to fall below that range. So the majority of the buy orders already got cleared. And that is, of course, the unfortunate part about it right now here. So please keep your eyes wide open on it right now. Hopefully, we're not going to fail to hold on towards the level, because then we could be literally see massive flash crash towards the downside, and we could be seeing a major shakeout once again happening. And so that's, of course, a big important thing to know here. We have to hold on towards this range here. Otherwise, it could be a bloodbath here on today's stream here. So that's, of course, a thing that we do not want to be seeing here. Let me see. Switzerland is not available in my country. Is Switzerland not available everywhere? That is pretty unfortunate. If it's not available oh yeah, I can see here. Oh, invest in your local currency, so that's pretty cool. I mean, I was not aware that Switzerland is not available in some countries. I thought Switzerland was like available everywhere, so that's pretty unfortunate if it's not available for you. But yeah, I just recently got like the update for the yield app, yield 2.0 here, and yield 2.0 is definitely extremely interesting here on Switzerland. So yeah, pretty excited what we're having for Switzerland, and I personally really think yeah, could be doing a good job here. Could be doing a good job. Let me see. Why did you not take profit on 6568K? I did took some profit. I did like took 10 or 15% profits. I wish I took more, of course, in the hindsight, but yeah. I'm an Ethereum long with a liquidation on $3,800 US. Should I keep it open or at margin? No financial advice. I never will give you financial advice here, of course. But yeah, it's definitely up to you here what you want to be doing here. I personally think the risk to reward is definitely worth it, to be honest. The funding rates are dropping off as well ever so slightly. So longs are getting squeezed out already here on this drop of OVR. It's always up to you what you think about it. It's always definitely up to you here. If we're going to look at Ethereum, I definitely think Ethereum is going back to 3,800 is particularly low chance here. If it's really going to go down to 3,800, yeah, it means that Bitcoin is as well. I mean, I do not really see big Ethereum coming down to 3,800, to be honest. Could be for sure see another minor flash down here, but on the flashes down, you should be accumulating, in my opinion. But yeah, it looks particularly good here. Depends if it's right now your trade is underwater or not. Not available in Australia, so that's pretty unfortunate, bro. Ethereum is horrible at the moment. I disagree, because I like to look at the longer term, and of course, you already probably know, if you're going to look to my channel, that I'm a big bull on Ethereum. And accumulating Ethereum is definitely not horrible right now. Accumulating Ethereum is definitely a good job here, especially if you're going to do a swing. Especially if you're going to spot trade it, of course, especially. It's not a bad buy right now. And if you're saying Ethereum is a bad buy right now, I definitely think you should do some more research about what is coming up for Ethereum in the coming months ahead of us. Bearish pennant flag for Bitcoin. Let me look at the lower time frames here. So, as long as I told everyone before. So in 15 minutes, by the way, guys, from now on, and I totally missed our like target. I totally forgot about it. So, guys, by the way, in 50 minutes from now, we're going to close the 1 hour candle, and of course, this 1 hour candle is going to be relatively important. If this 1 hour candle is going to close below this range over here, we're going to form a lower low. This is going to be having a very bearish effect on the market. But if the market is going to close this candle like here, still bounce higher and form then a higher low structure, yeah, this could be, of course, a beautiful pattern that we could be then getting generated, and this could be leading then to a massive breakout on the market. So That will be extremely bullish if we're going to get so, but so far it looks to be that we're still in a relatively neutral stage here. We still have to wait ever so slightly where this 1 hour candle is going to close, and of course we have to wait on how the next 1 hour candle is going to react towards this fall here. If the next 1 hour candle is just going to fall further, it's going to be even having a more bearish effect on the market. So please keep your eyes wide open right now on that one. Ethereum is basically disappearing from Ethereum is basically going off exchanges because it has an actual use case. Is anything but horrible, and that's the whole point that I'm trying to say here. Ethereum is definitely not a bad coin to hodl right now here, and if you're bearish on Ethereum, yeah, you can be so, but I should definitely not be bearish on Ethereum for the coming months ahead of us, especially. So let me quickly go to exchanges indeed, and let me see on how much Ethereum is going off exchanges, because guys, look at this. This is exactly what Simon Lead is saying right now. And Simon Lead, thank you for being already 2-month supporter of the channel. But what we're currently having over here is that like 20% of the sorry, let me go to the stacked one. Let me go to the different one. Just the amount. I want to see the amount. I think this is this. Yeah, this one. So we were seeing approximately 22 million, Ethereum being on exchanges here while we were trading on August 2020. Right now, of course, approximately 14 months later, we're only having 14 million. So you can clearly see the run up on Ethereum is massive, and the amounts of Ethereum getting distributed off exchanges is high, is extremely high. People are using their Ethereum for the way it used to, where everyone used it for. Ethereum has such a big use case. If you are bearish on Ethereum, I mean, I don't really think you should be bearish. Look at the trend. The trend is your friend till it ends here, and we are not right now in a bearish period right now in the market whatsoever. This is an extremely good time to be holding Ethereum. This is an extremely good time to be bullish on Ethereum as well. If you're going to look at Ethereum 2.0, let me see new deposits. Look at this. Let me see new value stacked. Total number of deposits, I think it's discharged. So you can see as well, Ethereum 2.0, it is growing massively. You can see more and more depositors are coming in here. More and more people are willing to stake their Ethereums as well here. What is of course going to be as well having a very bullish effect. You can totally see total value staked here. Right now we got like an approximately 8.3 million Ethereum stake, but it will be only become more and more and more in my opinion. Total number of validators, we right now got like 260,000 stakers. That is not a lot here. I personally think there's going to be 1 or 2 million stakers in, let's say, 3 months from here on. I think it's about to go absolutely exponential, especially if there's the proof of work is going to get removed there. Phase 0 goal here, pretty good to see here. But yeah, I mean, Ethereum 2.0 is glowing closer and closer. They're doing a particularly good job here right now here, and it's just such a massive project that is going to become so big here in my opinion. So let me as well quickly check up on the hodl waves here, because yeah, we just checked it up on Bitcoin as well here. But yeah, what we can basically see, if we're going to zoom out ever so slightly here, if we're going to look a little bit further on here, if we're as well going to look to the previous cycle here on 2018 here, yeah, we are right now seeing essentially on the drop of the right now creating here that all the short-term supply is selling off here. So this a lot of short-term supply is selling up right here, and that's of course particularly interesting. Of course, supply that is right now growing is definitely the let me see, the 6 to 12 months supply is definitely growing massively right now. That's particularly exciting what we're currently having here. But yeah, people that are right now sending off are usually the weekends, and that's as well what we can see on the hodl waves right now. But yeah, Ethereum is definitely a coin that you shouldn't be bearish on, especially if you're going to be anticipating the merge that is going to come here. What will be make Ethereum 3.3 deflationary a year, so minus 3.3% supply growth a year is of course crazy. It will be allowing Ethereum to just become so scarce, and will be allowing Ethereum to become such a good asset to be hodling. And I just don't really think we are going to see Ethereum coming down all the way from there. And I personally as well do think if we're going to be approaching Ethereum as an investment for coming 10 years from now on, it's going to be a very good investment, because in 10 years from now on, there will be approximately 35% less supply than there is right now here. But it's going to be extremely bullish, because if there's going to be only less and less supply here, it will be only means that Ethereum will become more and more scarce, and it will be only mean that it will be even better buying opportunity. So yeah, you do your own research, I do my research, and I personally think that if you're not going to be holding Ethereum, it's going to be a very, very bad decision in your portfolio. Ethereum should be a very big holding in your portfolio. And for myself, I hold more Ethereum than Bitcoin in terms of percentage-wise in my portfolio. So I am an extreme big bull on Ethereum. I do think at the end of the day, Ethereum is going to be outperforming Bitcoin. I do think there is going to be one day here, that Ethereum is going to be taking Bitcoin over in terms of market capitalization. I definitely think it's going to be happening. When we don't know yet here, because of the scarcity that's going to get added here with the Ethereum price action, I do think it's going to be very, very extremely likely here to expect that happening and playing out here for the Ethereum price action. So please keep your eyes wide open here. It's going to be an extremely journey that we're going to have here for Ethereum. Let me see what we're having. Hey Rover, if you're in a trade, what is 20% down right now? What we should do here? It depends on what your enterprise leverage is, which asset. Tell me a little bit more about it, Being Pete. Board is asking me, can you check AVEX? So let me check AVEX here for you guys out there. I mean, AVEX is doing a very good job here. I do know that it is doing a particularly good job. So you can see previous automate getting retested. Since then, we shoot up here literally to the moon here. Did a 2x from that point here, like you can see, 100% surge. Right now, it's getting particularly overextended. It is not forming a bearish divergence yet here, so it's of course looking particularly good here, to be honest. On the 4-hour candles as well, no bearish divergence getting formed. But still, I'm going to say, yeah, the risk is definitely increasing on the way up here. Buying it towards this asset. I mean, what we can see right now here, we broke through this resistance line over here, right, and retesting this level looks particularly good. But how I will be approaching it right now here is, as long as Bitcoin is going to do a particularly good job here, sorry, as long as Bitcoin is going to be bouncing back from this range here, it's most likely going to be AVEX that's going to really get dragged up as well by Bitcoin. So it's going to be relatively positive. Wait, before going further into Apex, I want to be quickly reading this message here from Diablo. Bro, Crypto Rover, it's a funny how you state, because I also hold way more Ethereum than Bitcoin. In fact, Ethereum is my biggest holding. If you don't know what it is coming for Ethereum, you're lost. 100, man. I mean, that's the whole point. So many people don't know what is coming for Ethereum. And you know why Ethereum is my biggest holding position in my account here is because I know what is coming for Ethereum. I know what is coming in the coming 3 months from here on, and know what is coming for Ethereum in the coming years from here on. Ethereum is going to be blowing everyone's mind here. And still people say, oh, but Ethereum is already above 4,000 US dollars. It's way too expensive. And then it is trading above 10,000 US dollars. And people are saying, oh, it is way too expensive. And I mean, yeah, I don't really see this happening. I mean, when are you going to be buying your Ethereums if you're not holding it right now? I mean, yeah, it's up to you once you want to be holding Ethereum or not. Ethereum is an extremely good long-term hold, just like other projects like Crypto.com. I think it's a good long-term hold. I think, yeah, Ethereum is just with the things that we're looking forward to right now with the merge, they are taking it so good. So much cryptocurrencies are built on Ethereum that it just allows me to basically, if you're buying Ethereum, you're buying into 100s of altcoins as well in the market, because everything is built on Ethereum. And that is, of course, the lovely part about it. If you want to be investing in NFTs, if you're buying Ethereum, you're basically buying NFTs, because whole OpenSea is built on the Ethereum blockchain. So you're buying a portion of everything if you're buying Ethereum. So please keep that in consideration. Ethereum is a good average investment. Ethereum is just the network of the whole blockchain. Ethereum is going to become even bigger than it is right now here. So please keep your eyes wide open for that one. So AVEX, of course, yeah, retrace back towards the support level. Yeah, doing a particularly good job here so far, holding up towards this range. I definitely would love to see this level getting holding up, of course. Personally, do expect this level to hold us up very well here on the AVEX price action. To be honest, if I'm going to look at the 1-hour candles, I do think we're going to get a little bit overbought here. No, we were a little bit overbought. Then we did create a double top of whatsoever, come down ever so slightly here. So, of course, if I could reverse this chart here, this looks like a W pattern, but of course, right, it's an M pattern basically what plays out here, especially if we're going to look at the 30-minute time frame. It looks generally like an M pattern, like you can see over here. M pattern, double top getting formed on the market. Since then, we came down here, we broke the neckline as well on the lower side. So if I'm going to really look at the price target for the imminent short term for AVEX, after this M pattern here, yeah, we will be aiming for a target around the 100 US dollars for reaccumulation. So that's, of course, an important thing to look at. Besides that, yeah, I mean, it is, of course, going particularly high here. Every single wallet address is running in profit, so that's the thing that you should be taking in consideration. But besides that, yeah, the trend is not looking like it's extremely overbought yet here, so it could be for sure will have more steam in it, and it could be for sure will go even more exponential. And of course, as soon as we're going to see a consolidation phase getting started like this here, yeah, you should be maybe start to get a little bit more worried, because that will be allowing the momentum to leave the AVEX price action. So far it's looking decent. So yeah, let's see where it's heading towards from this range here. Let me just quickly set up a Fibonacci from the swing low over here to look for some extension levels here. So if I'm going to look at some extension levels, you can see we already broke above the 1.618 here. So if AVEX is really going to come down here, 97.50 cents here is going to be a very strong accumulation zone here for the continuation up here. Maybe we could be seeing a massive wick towards the lower side from off this point. It looks like a general good buying opportunity because the 1.618 is a very strong level of support here. What we most likely are going to be holding up here. So yeah, looking forward towards how this is going to be reacting towards the market here. And yeah, looking forward towards on how good we are going to hold up it. But yeah, pretty exciting, of course, what we're currently having for AVEX over there. And personally do think that we are going to be continuing its trend. And of course, the trend is your friend till it ends. Right now, we're not seeing a lot of trend reversal signals yet on the momentum indicators, was of course particularly good here. So yeah, Bitcoin coming down even further, guys. 4 more minutes, and we're going to close the 1 hour candles, guys. So we're going to be about to close the 1 hour candles. It's going to be a relatively important 1 hour candle close that we're going to get here. And guys, by the way, I see we're right now only 20 likes away before smashing up to 600, guys. Let's smash it up to 600 likes before this 1 hour candle closes here. Only 20 likes, guys. Make sure to smash up. You will be not only help me out, but you will be helping out the whole cryptocurrency industry, because the more people that are going to smash up the like button, the more viral cryptocurrency content is going. And of course, the more viral cryptocurrency content is going, the more people will be getting exposed to crypto, what will be having a very positive effect here. So by smashing up that like, you will be not only help me out, but you will be helping out the whole cryptocurrency space by growing it, by of course getting it more viral here on YouTube. So we'll be truly appreciate if you get to smash it up like crazy right now here. Will be truly amazing. Bro, I love your sister, bro. I don't have a sister, unfortunately. I would love to have a sister, but you think Shiba is dead? Shiba is already dead like a month ago here, bro. I mean, Shiba is not a coin that you should be investing in. If you're buying into SHIB, yeah, Shiba is just a shit coin. I mean, I told the story about the friend of mine, one of my best friends, his mother bought into Shiba, literally on all-time highs, gave me a signal, go out of this market. I closed my short already, like earlier on this range over here. But yeah, look at where I'm trading right now. If I could have kept my trade open still, I would have been like 30%, 37% up here. So yeah, crazy amount. But yeah, Bitcoin about to close this 1 hour candle, guys. We're going to witness this right now live together as well, guys. Don't forget to smash up that subscribe button right now, guys. Oh, we even smashed it through 400, so thank you so much for that one. Let's see if we could be reaching our target of 68.5k today here. I truly think it would be truly amazing if we can do so. Bitcoin is getting eaten up already. Look at this crazy bounce here. Bitcoin is pumping again, guys, so it's lovely to see here. On the last minute here, the last 3 minutes on this 1 hour candle, guys, we're seeing massive volatility getting enabled on Bitcoin. And look at this wick, crazy ass wick here on the last 3 minutes on this 1 hour candle. So volatility is shooting up, and look at this 59.5k, yeah, 59.4k already here once again. So crazy ass pump here, guys. Yeah, lovely to see this Bitcoin bouncing up. Are we going to close into the green? That will be crazy, guys. Let me know in the chat. Do you think this candle can close into the green? And oh man, these are some big buying orders. These are some big buying orders. So let me know in the chat, guys. Is this candle going to close into the green? I'm very curious if we could do so. 59.5k already. This is a crazy pump on the last 3 minutes of this 1 hour candle. So where we were just a moment ago afraid that we were going to form a lower low, we are right now seeing that Bitcoin is pushing up massively, and there are massive buying orders rolling in towards the market. So this is indeed, oh my god, I just longed it. So you're doing a crazy job, bro. Good job, yeah, good job by you, man. But Bitcoin already falling off. The volatility is definitely turning on right now here. So guys, let me know, where is it going to close in? We still have 2 minutes remaining. Is it going to close into the green, or is it going to close into the red here? Let me know here. So I see already some greens rolling in here to the chat. Yes. Green. Pump it up, guys. Would be lovely. I mean, right now it's still relatively into the red here, but we do know what we just saw in 1 minute can be happening again. So let's see where it is going to close in. So the majority of people are right now saying green here. So let's see where it is going to close in. Very curious what you guys think right now. So market is coming down already ever so slightly, but this was a crazy buying order that we got here. But look at this big wick that we're currently creating here. So most likely, guys, yeah, some institutions are stepping in. Most likely, guys, some big whales are stepping in here, and the people that are right now selling off are most likely the retailers here. They're selling off here because they see a pump, and right now there are more and more weekends shaking out here. So yeah, the people that are willing to accumulate are accumulating right now. The people that are willing to sell off right now are going to sell off. So we're still 1 minute away from the 1 hour candle close, guys. Yeah, pretty exciting. So I think we're going to close into red. I think we could say that. So everyone is saying red right now here. Sadly, red, I think. I mean, guys, Let's see how the next 1 hour candle is going to open. And you know, the positive part about it here, the real big positive part about this hour close here is that we're not going to close it lower than this low over here. And that's of course a good thing to see here, because as soon as we're going to close in the 1 hour candle lower than this low over here, it will be allowing and it will be showing us most likely that we're going to see a massive a correction furthermore in the market. So yeah, we're right now still not forming a lower low. What is a relatively positive side on the market? So next candle could be still a little bit red here, but we could be creating another big wick on the lower side here. So very curious on how it's going to roll out here. So 10 more seconds in this candle here. We're trading on 59.4k, and it looks to be that we're going to close around to 59.4k. So relatively good candle close still, with a particular decent wick on the lower side. So yeah, we opened a new 1 hour candle close. You did survive it again here, so congratulations for surviving this 1 hour candle close. Lovely to see, of course, this volatility turning up on the last 3 minutes here on this candle. It is a crazy amount of volatility entering the market. And of course, like you guys already know here on the channel, we love seeing volatility in the market. We love seeing volatility in the market, and you guys as well. So if you did love the volatility, don't forget to smash up the like button, guys. Don't forget to smash it up here. So BMP is saying entry around 60.6k, 20% down, 10x leverage, so 2% on Bitcoin. What do we should do here? I mean, for me right now, I should definitely... there's definitely a possibility to still scale up your long here, but just like I told you before, I mean, funding rates are definitely particularly low once again, so there's a lot of leverage already shaken out of the market. So what I will be saying to you guys, to you BMP, as soon as we're going to fall below the 58.6k, we're going to become extremely bearish on Bitcoin. But as long as we're going to be forming a high low in the market over here, just like we're doing over here, and I will be definitely wait for this 1 hour candle to close to really determine on what you're going to do with your trade here. But if this is going to be recovering very good with a very big pump here, not very big pump, but let's say this 1 hour candle is going to close between the 59k, somewhere between 59.8k or so. Yeah, we then could be starting to look at a new support line, and we could be maybe start to look at, of course, a major new pattern that Bitcoin is going to create here. And this will be, of course, some kind of a symmetrical triangle that we're going to be forming on the market at that point here. Right now, we'll be not saying so yet here, because yeah, we can still go either direction, of course. But yeah, you can clearly see already top side resistance, clear 3 touch points on the market. And of course, if this 1 hour candle over here is going to be bouncing very significantly back towards the upside, we are seeing a significant touch point getting added, and I will be looking for a Barcelona support line. For so far, I will be not drawing it yet here. First want to be waiting for this 1 hour candle close. But yeah, then we could be, of course, in a very bullish territorium, and we could be looking for a very bullish continuation, or of course a bearish breakdown, because it's a symmetrical triangle after a move down here, and that could be still having a bearish effect on the market. Or maybe we are going to see a breakdown and then a further continuation up here. But still, I should be very careful with opening your longs, especially on above 60k here. Opening your long above 60k is definitely a little bit irresponsible in my opinion. If you want to be opening longs, I should rather look at the 58.6k range here, to be very honest here. So let me see. Don't forget what happens next week here. Yeah, of course, don't forget what happens next week, guys. Option expiry week, and that is, of course, pretty exciting here. Drop in price could be happening, but as well, don't forget what happens next week here, and that's of course that the companies have to declare what they're holding. Hey, so next week, guys, if you don't know already, next week companies have to declare what they're holding on their balance sheet. So are they, how much dollars they're holding on their balance sheet, or how much Bitcoins they're holding on their balance sheet. So next week, we could be maybe hear some companies, maybe we're going to hear Apple, because they have to declare it. Maybe next week, Apple have to say they're holding Bitcoin. So get excited for a very cool week here on next week here. That's maybe as well reason why they're right now trying to shake out the last weekends. But yeah, next week can be for sure a big week here as well. We do know option expiry is there. I think the expiration is going to be for the bearish side a little bit better right now for this month option expiration. So next week is going to be particularly an interesting week, of course, that we're going to trade in. So definitely exciting. Big weekly Fibonacci on the 57.5k. Yeah, I'm personally aiming for the 59.2k as a major level of support on the weekly time frame. So yeah, so far we're still trading on support. We're trading above support, and so far we're holding on towards this level like for already 4 or 5 weeks in a row here. So I don't really see a big problem here as long as we're trading above this level for the weekly close. I will be still remain extremely bullish, and of course, as well, if we're going to close this weekly candle over here, this will be a very bullish weekly candle, in my opinion, just like we saw over here. Like we saw this this close on 53k here on the weekly time frame. That was getting me extremely bullish, of course, as well, with the bull market support band retesting that level. from my side here, this is looking particularly good here. Everything as planned so far, and I personally do not really see and do not really expect a continuation down from this point here. So far, it is looking like everything is still going as planned here, and so far Bitcoin is as well bouncing back very strongly. What is of course as well lovely to see here as well on this 1 hour candle. We're seeing a very strong bounce from Bitcoin, and that is always a good thing to have here on the market. So yeah. Definitely very lovely to have this on our table here as well. 4 hourly candles are waking ever so slightly. We do know there's a lot of sell pressure already on the market. We do know there's a lot of volatility on these lower ranges. So these are definitely the times to be paying your attention towards the market right here. Let me see. I'm underwater long 61.8k 5x. Oh, you have a particular high entry price, bro. So yeah, what I would have done here is of course scale up your longs on the lows here. But yeah, I definitely can't say anything about what you should do or what you shouldn't do because, yeah, I'm not your financial advisor, you know. But yeah, guys, if you do want to be trading as well, don't forget to sign up the link in the description. If you're going to sign up for BYBIT here in the link description, you will be getting the biggest deposit bonus ever in history. You'll be getting a $4,100 deposit bonus, what's going to be extremely valuable by trading the market. Because if you're already going to trade the market, you're going to get an extra deposit bonus where you can be even open bigger trades with. And of course, if you're going to use that $4,000 with a 10x leverage, you're basically opening a 40k trade here for free. So this is going to be extremely valuable to do so. So make sure to check out BYBIT here in the link description. It's definitely very exciting. Definitely very, very exciting to sign up your account right now. The volume is terrible. I mean, let me quickly check up on the volume. Let me quickly check up as well over here. And let me real quickly as well check up on what the longs and shorts are doing. I mean, the volume is definitely running up right now here. It's not necessarily terrible, to be honest. I mean, the volume is particularly good, decent still in the overall markets on all the markets. Let me quickly check up here on what the shorts against longs are doing right now on bitfinex. So bitfinex, we have an ever so slightly spike right now on longs here, not a very significant one here, but like see this. So past days we're seeing a massive long spike here, short spike, excuse me, because these are the bitfinex shorts. So the past 2 days we have been seeing a massive short spike here, and we always see short spiking on Bitfinex once the market is coming down, because people are shorting once the market is coming down. What is not a smart decision, of course, but yeah, people are shorting once the market is down. Quickly going to be giving you guys, of course, this is adding ever so slightly some sell pressure, of course, but we saw, of course, an approximately 617 Bitcoin getting added in short position. What is, if I do a real quick calculation, then approximately $37 million in shorts getting activated in the past 8 days here, in the past week here. So yeah, approximately 14 million US dollars activated in short positions here on the past week here, and of course in long positions we have been seeing a massive decrease rather than an increase. So on Bitfinex they're getting more shorts getting activated, and that is of course getting a big smile on my face here, because I would love to see more and more people enter short positions, because the more people that are going to enter short positions, the more confident I will be getting in my long position. So yeah, definitely very exciting what we currently are having. I own 200 million Shiba. Should I sell or hold? I mean, I am not a lover of Shiba. I didn't hold any Shiba whatsoever. I think it's an absolutely shit coin, to be honest. But yeah, you can do whatever you want here. You can hold your Shiba. It is definitely your own decision what you want to be doing with your Shiba. But I don't think it's responsible to hold so much Shiba in your portfolio. Let me see. You must already had your coffee. I indeed have my coffee, bro. Thank you for the live stream. No problem. Let me see. Why don't you use ATES? I don't know what ATES is. Okay, well, tell me all about it. I mean, she... yeah, sorry, F Shiba, indeed. Sorry for my language here, but I think Shiba is absolutely a coin that you should not be holding in your portfolio. I mean, we have been warning you guys about it already. And if you did bought the top, that some people did clearly did, you would have been down already for 40%, and you lost 40% of your value. I mean, losing 40% of your value is crazy. And so some people are asking, why is it a shitcoin? Shiba is a shitcoin, first of all, because more than 40%, more than 45% of the total supply of Shiba is owned by 3 wallet addresses. So 3 people, or maybe it's just 1 person with 3 addresses, can be dropped the price 99% here, basically. That's already reason number 1. It's a shitcoin. It has, second of all, it has no use case. And yeah, that's basically it. There's definitely nothing more, because it definitely is not bringing anything positive to the space. So that's the reason why. I called the top 4 family, but never owned Shiba. I mean, my dad was asking me. Should I buy Shiba here? And I said to him, bro, no, bro, but dad, like, don't buy Shiba, man. And so give me a second, by the way. So I said to him, please don't buy Shiba. I think it's a very, very bad buy. And of course, for me, it's just a very clear sign if he is asked me to buy Shiba, and of course, just like I told everyone before as well here, like 2 months or just a month ago, or like 3 weeks ago here, literally while Shiba was trending on the top, I said to everyone out there, because my friend, his mother bought Shiba, and like Shiba was like 10% down from that point, and she asked me because she had my number apparently. She sent me a message. Hey, you do this this stuff on YouTube, etc. You have probably some knowledge about it. I bought Shiba. Should I hold it? I mean, bro, I said to her, you never should have bought it. You never should have bought it at the beginning. And just giving me a signal, like these people that are having no clue what they're buying it. They have no clue what crypto basically is here. She didn't even own Bitcoin. She only owned Shiba. And that just gives me a signal, okay, this is just at the top here, you know? So, definitely very, very exciting. You can pay with Shiba. I mean, yeah, you can pay with Shiba, but it's still an S-coin. But yeah, everyone, maybe it's going to increase once again. People are going to get excited about it, but please, I don't care. You know what it is with Shiba? I don't care if it's going to shoot up to 0.000001 because I don't hold it. I don't care. I'm not going to look at it because I know in the end of the day, it's going to come down massively. Just like I did over here. And of course, if you did bought a top here, you would have already been down 50%. And I mean, 50% down is too much for me. I told my dad. So let me quickly check out Algorand because Algorand is apparently pumping. Crazy pump, bro. Crazy pump. I was willing to check it up still. Algorand pushed up to $3. And whoa, that is crazy. That is definitely crazy. I mean, I love Algorand, right? So I definitely have no issue with seeing Algorand moving up so quickly. For me right now, I definitely want to be opening a position on Algorand for sure, man. I'm getting particularly excited about it right here. But yeah, look at this major pump here. That like this is in the. Let me quickly see this here. There's of course 20% pump that we got from off that point. If you did a 10x average, you would have been up massively. I'm very unfortunate that I did not open the position on Algorand here. But still, Algorand doing a particularly good job right here. If you look at the daily candles, look at this big wick on the top side. Of course, it's likely to see such a big wick, 35% wick here. But from the low to the high, this was of course an approximately 81% pump here. But yeah, let me look at the 1 minute candles real quickly. Look at this buy. There was just a major buy. There was just a major buy on Algorand. This is the 1 minute chart, guys. This looks like a daily chart to me. This looks maybe like a daily chart, but this is the 1 minute chart here, guys. So in just a matter of 1 minute, we saw 37% pump. Crazy pump on the 1 minute. Crazy ass pump here. So this is very good here because what this basically means here is that a lot of sell orders got cleared here, and a lot of people that are willing to sell off, they got cleared. But yeah, you can clearly see we saw approximately just in 78% pump in just a matter of 5 minutes, guys. These things can happen in crypto, and you guys know that I love Algorand, right? So people are saying Algorand just hit it $5 on some exchanges. So I'm personally extremely bullish on Algorand. You guys know that. As well. I made sure that Algorand is listed on BYBIT. So if you do want to be accumulating Algorand, make sure to check out BYBIT. Make sure to sign up in the link in the description. Of course, for the spot trading account, of course. So BYBIT as well got like spot trading, like it just got introduced a while ago, and if you bought at that point, you would have been up very massively. Yeah, oh my gosh, on BYBIT it hit $4.48. Guys, this is crazy. On BYBIT exchange, it hit $4.80. So, sorry, $4.84. 48 cents, excuse me, Jesus. 48 cents. So there was a crazy amount of pump here on BYBIT. So oh, and now I closed my BYBIT account. That's not good. So yeah, a crazy pump that we got over there. Algorand absolutely moving up like crazy. Right now, while Algorand moved up like crazy, Bitcoin is coming down ever so slightly once again here. So yeah, for sure, we're going to wait for this 1 hour candle close here. But yeah, beautiful pump that we got on Algorand. I wouldn't be surprised if we're just going to see a further continuation up here to right away $3 once again here. So yeah, looking good. Algo to the moon, guys. Yeah, definitely lovely. Definitely lovely what we are seeing with Algo. Algo 100 million sponsorship with drone raising league, so that's pretty cool. Algorand having some very positive news coming out recently, so lovely to see you guys. By the way, if you haven't already smashed up the subscribe button, it would be truly amazing to do so. And as well, if you haven't already smashed up the like button, it would be truly amazing to do, guys. If we're going to reach 500 subscribers today, it will be truly cool here. So let's see if we could reach it today here. If you haven't already smashed it up, we'll be truly appreciated, of course. But yeah, what I really want to be reaching is the 700 likes. And I see we're right now watching with 1,100 of you guys out there, right? So we're watching with 1,100 of you guys out there, but we only got like 685 likes here. And we're right now only 15 likes away before smashing it up to 700. So 15 of you guys right now have to smash the like button. And we're going to reach this target. So we'll be truly appreciated if you're going to smash it up right now here. So yeah, we'll be truly cool, guys, if you can do so. Fantom. We already discussed Fantom earlier today here, guys. So please go in towards the channel a little bit back. So people are still asking me, is Crypto.com a sleeping giant? And yeah, you can see Crypto.com it's just unstoppable. It looks to be literally unstoppable. Every single day we're watching towards the Crypto.com chart. It just sets a new all-time high. It just sets a new all-time high. So, yeah, congratulations for holding Crypto.com. I mean, I've been holding Crypto.com for quite a while here. I as well got, like, the Crypto.com card recently, my new one. Because, yeah, it pumped so massively. I staked even more Crypto.com. So, yeah, personally, I'm looking forward towards it, what we're doing here. So, Bort is saying Wall Street is following Algo, follow the wheels. But yeah, this looks definitely like an absolute explosion on the market. What are we seeing if we're going to look at the coin market cap here? It is standing on P15, guys. Could Crypto.com enter the top 10? If it's going to enter the top 10, it only has to do 2x from here on. Can it reach $1? I personally think yes. It's going to be in this run-up. We don't know for sure. But yeah, I hold it. I bought like a lot of Crypto.com on 4 cents. I mean, I already made over 14x of it. So, but yeah, if you followed my channel since February, because yeah, February I started this channel basically, 2021. I always talk about Crypto.com every single day here because I'm bullish about the long-term Crypto.com here. So for me on right now as well, I am bullish about long-term Crypto.com because I personally think if I'm going to be investing in Crypto.com, I'm going to look at Crypto.com as an investment for the coming 5 years. It's going to be a very good investment. It could be for sure compete here with as well Binance coin. And I'm very excited about what they're investing in with their they're basically investing massively into, of course, a lot of things here like sports, etc. Their name is so big in sports. Every single sport Crypto.com is big, like Formula One, like a lot of other sports like football, etc. So yeah, I think it's a very big name here they're bringing out right now. They're up 67% in the past week here. It's, of course, well, everything is down massively. You can see there's only a few gainers. It is, of course, Crypto.com. It's Forger. Forger is up so massively. That's crazy. By the way, I was not even paying attention towards this Forger being so much up here. So yeah, Forger is well pretty good token here, to be honest. But yeah, it's up very much here, and it's definitely going with a lot of potential in the future because personally, I wouldn't be surprised if it gets to reach like I mean, if you're buying Crypto.com, you always should hold it at least for the coming 5 years here, in my opinion. That's always what I said to everyone out there. If you want to be buying Crypto.com, hold it for a long time and don't care about the immediate short-term price action, of course. So that is, of course, what I'm doing right now as well. So I'm just casually staking it. I'm not really taking massive profits right now. Crow. Any chance by cent analysis? I just saw cent box was of course up massively again here from market cap. So yeah, cent is moving up massively. What we're seeing right now basically with cent here is basically cent is moving up massively. You can clearly see cent is forming this higher high in the price section right now. What is unfortunate with cent right here is that cent is losing massive value, massive momentum. Sorry, not massive value. So you can see on the daily time frame, it was extremely overbought here. Came down, right now it's going up again, and we're forming a higher high on the price action, lower high here on the RSI, and this is of course a clear bearish divergence. Of course as well, if I'm going to enable the MACD, we can clearly see the MACD as well forming a bearish divergence over here. So we're forming a double bearish divergence. So basically what this means here and what we're seeing on this market is that we're losing a lot of value, a lot of strength here on the buyer. So yeah, while the price action is of course shooting up massively, you should start to recognize that the risk is massively increasing for this project. So yeah, I would love to see this coin going up way much further. From here on, I would for sure love to see this coin increasing much further from up this point. But important what to know is right now here is that if we're going to look at cent right here, the risk is massively increasing from buying it on this stage here. The risk is massively increasing, and you should start to recognize that the risk is massively increasing by buying it for $4. You're buying at all-time highs, buying into a bearish divergence, buying into a momentum loss. So that's the only thing what I can say to you guys out there right now. In terms of risk to reward, I should not be buying it right now here because for me it's too big of a risk here, of course. So yeah, Bitcoin dropping off ever so slightly, guys. Pretty unfortunate here. Bitcoin retesting the 59k again. Yeah, indeed, we are seeing so right now. So let's see if we could be getting a very strong bounce here, just like we got last time around from off this range here. So Bitcoin is coming down after slightly here. Of course, some new big players just accumulated, of course, some big positions into Bitcoin. So that's, of course, nice to see here. But Bitcoin is falling off ever so slightly right now here. Let's see how we're going to be performing like right now here. So still said to you guys out there, we're going to be waiting on where this 1 hour candle is going to close here. If this 1 hour candle is going to be closing, of course, into the green, it's going to be a relatively good and bullish 1 hour candle close. But that is going to be the real big question that we should be asking ourselves right now here. So we are getting already some big buying orders once again flowing in towards the market here. Every single time we're reaching this 59k barrier, it looks to me there are a lot of buying orders getting activated on this range here. So that is, of course, relatively positive for Bitcoin, that we're holding up this range already. So yeah, you can see the volatility is definitely increasing once again here. Volume is increasing, volume is spiking. So that's, of course, lovely to see here. Lovely to see 59k being such strong of a buying barrier for Bitcoin so far, at least. So yeah, we're going to keep our both of our eyes wide open right now on the market to see if we're going to not fail to hold on towards this level. Because yeah, like we warned you guys about it, of course, as soon as we're going to come lower towards the 58.6k, we should start to get a little bit more worried here. And that is, of course, not a thing that we would like to do here. We don't like to worry, but that's, of course, a thing that we have to do here if we're going to come back towards that range here. So yeah, going to be quite exciting here, guys. Going to be quite exciting about the coming hours ahead of us right now here. So let's see what we're having. Let's see what we are having right now here. So let me see what the chat is saying. Sandbox is better than Mana, in my opinion. I mean, yeah, for sure. They're it looks like a broadening wedge on Bitcoin hourly, right? So let me check that up. Bitcoin broadening wedge. Yeah, we could be looking for a broadening wedge here, but it's a very wide broadening wedge here, to be honest. I should not look at like a broadening wedge is a little bit too wide right now. Yeah, but you could be for sure look at it. And of course, if we're going to be playing it, we could be maybe having a massive decreasement first before then potentially shooting up once again. But yeah, we can clearly see a downward slope resistance line from the highs. And of course, if the downward slope resistance line from the highs getting broken, yeah, we could be, of course, in very bullish territory. But yeah, it's going to be important when it comes to the metaverse. But people have to know here, the metaverse, it can take quite a while here before we're really going to see that playing out here. Is it too late to buy Cryptocurrency or wait? I should definitely wait right now here ever so slightly. It's a little bit overextended. Could be for sure go further up here. But yeah, please don't have any FOMO. But I should rather just DCA. Just buy highs, buy the lows, just DCA here. Do a poll. About what? Buy, come and wait 5 years. Let's see. About what should we do a poll, guys? Let me do a new poll here. I do have a good poll for you guys out there. What happens first? So guys, let me know in the chat here. What happens first here? Bitcoin 58k or Bitcoin 60k? Let me know in the chat here. What happens first? Bitcoin 60k or Bitcoin 58k? I'm very curious what you guys currently think of the market. Do you think we're going to be first seeing a little bit of a decrease from here on, or do you think that we're really going to first see an accumulation, a push up towards the upside? So let me know in the chat here. Make sure to go to the community poll and vote a little bit here, so I can have a view about what you currently think here. So we're getting a 62% already here since the start of the poll here for an 58k Bitcoin. So let's see what we're going to have here. Best long-term hodl coin. I should say Ethereum. Do a poll on that. Oh, if you should buy crypto.com. I can do that in a second here for sure. So yeah, right now the majority of the people are saying that we're first going to go back towards 58k here. It's 55% on the poll right now here. That's pretty crazy. I know a guy named Paul. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know a guy named Paul here, to be honest. But so far, Bitcoin is holding up this range here. So let's see what we're going to be playing out here. Poll on the best altcoin for once you suggest. I mean, yeah, we could do a poll on the best altcoin I suggest, for sure. Give me a second. Um, 60k and beyond, bro. So let's see what we're going to have here. Yeah, maybe we could be seeing for sure, if we're going to see a decrease on the market, guys. Have we talked several times about it? A lot of people are anticipating the 53k range. So if we're really going to be falling, I expect Bitcoin to bottom out around 55. and not go to the 53k. Of course, if we're going to go to the 53k, it will be a massive bounce here. But then if we're really going to fill the 53k range, we're going to go lower. We're going to go lower. Because then I personally think, yeah, the retailers all getting their entries filled. And that's, of course, a bearish side here for the coming days ahead of us. So either we're going to be bouncing from off this range here, or either we're going to go back to 55k, and then we're going to see further increase from at that point. So there are definitely two scenarios right now playing out here for Bitcoin, what could be happening. Of course, the perfect entry will be the 53k, but personally, I do think there will be a very strong bounce from the 53k, 52k range. But yeah, I don't know if it's going to be as strong as we yeah, I don't really think we're going to reach because too many people are anticipating it. Where would you place some spare cash? I would say Vechain, bro. I would say free Vechain. But yeah, Bitcoin is pumping again. Well, guys, I wasn't even aware of it. Bitcoin is pumping again. So yeah, look at this. Bitcoin volatility is turning up here. Bitcoin comes down here, shoots up, comes down, shoots up. Volatility is increasing. So Bitcoin is indeed pumping right now here. So we are definitely trading on some decision times, right? So Bitcoin flipping its candle into the green again. Lovely to see here, guys. Bitcoin turning up the volume right now, and Bitcoin turning up the very exciting fast here. So that's very, very cool to see here. And by the way, guys, positive news here that I do have for you guys out there. Predicted funding rates are going to be once again 0.01 here. So there are more and more longs getting flushed out here just recently, or there are more people that close their longs here, or there is a scenario that there are more shorts getting activated. So there's definitely a very positive side what we're right now having here on the market. And yeah, definitely looking forward towards what we could be seeing from at this point, guys, as well. We smashed through the 44 2. So that's pretty nice here to see here, guys. Let's see if we can smash it through the only 8 subscribers away before reaching the 450. So it will be truly amazing. So Bitcoin is definitely indeed pumping right now here. Congratulations for everyone who's holding Bitcoin still here. When do you plan to close your longs here? Major take profit is going to be 80k. Main take profit, let's say 25% take profit is going to be 70k. Afterwards, it's going to be 75k, and 80% of my trade will be getting close on the 80k, and then the last bit will be close on 85k. That's how I'm going to trade it. This is not a pump. No, it's a short-term pump. If you look at the lower time frames, it's a minor pump here. We did move up approximately 1%, if I say correctly. Yeah, it was 0.6% here in just a matter of a few seconds here. So it's definitely a little bit of a pump here that we're getting. So pretty exciting, of course. We're indeed moving up ever so slightly. So yeah, that's of course relatively cool and relatively good to see right now here. So yeah, we're finding our way back up here. Of course, it's lovely to see here. Bitcoin really is in the have the fighting spirit in it right now. And of course, if this 1 hour candle is going to close like this, guys, it's going to be respectively bullish here, and we could be for sure aim for some kind of a symmetrical triangle here. And that symmetrical triangle could be having a very positive effect on the market right here. So definitely very exciting. Definitely very exciting. So Bitcoin 58k first. It's 53% of the people are saying so right now here. So let's see if the majority of the people is going to be right here. So Edgar Boxes as well saying Vechain is a good buy right here. I have been as well already talked about it. I think Vechain is a very strong buy right now here. And someone asking me right now, what should I do with my spare money if I still have some? No financial advice, do your own research. But what I see right now in the market is resistance, 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 support, resistance, resistance. What are we seeing over here? Oh, what the frinkadunks happened there? So I don't know what happened there. So and what we can see right now, support. So definitely a very strong buying opportunity right now here. I do expect a wick just like we saw in the last 2 days here. But Vechain is definitely a very strong time to be accumulating right now here. I definitely think there's a very strong time to be accumulating Vechain on 13.7 cents here. It's definitely a no-brainer for me. It's a cheap amount of Vechain you're paying a price. The price is definitely very cheap right now. Don't spam, please. I want to be asking your questions, answering your questions, but if you're spamming in the chat, I can't answer your questions. So please don't spam in the chat here. But still, I said about the support line, I will be not drawing it as soon. I will be only draw it as soon as this 1 hour candle is going to close here, because then I can clearly see if we're having a bounce or not having a bounce, of course. So that's going to be relatively important. So let me see what we're going to have here. That doesn't look like support. It looks to be breaking. No, bro, we are retesting it already for 2 days in a row successfully. It's daily support. The daily support can be retesting the level several times here. Yeah, we could be creating a right. Yeah, for sure. If Bitcoin is going to be, you know what? I've said it several times before, right? So if Bitcoin is going to close its 1 hour candle, and if Bitcoin is going to be bouncing from this range over here, it's going to be respectively a particularly good bounce rate, because we're basically forming lower low structure the way down here, and then we're forming a higher low structure over here, because this could be for sure the beginning of the higher low structure, and this could be having a relatively positive effect on the market. This could be as well, if we're going to push up from this range here, we're going to be then form, of course, an inverse head and shoulders, and it could be as well relatively positive on the market. So yeah, I'm looking forward towards how it could be playing out. But yeah, what's going to be crucial right now here is that we're just going to form a higher low here. It's going to be crucial to see a very strong bounce here to confirm the bottom here and to confirm the trend line that we could be then creating here, and then we could be, of course, looking and opting for higher lows getting formed to the market. I'm so bullish because BitBoy is bearish. I'm 50x in my portfolio, doing opposite what he says. What do you think? I mean, 50x. What do you mean 50x? I mean, I'm not hating or not talking about other people in a bad way whatsoever. I don't know, I don't even follow any other people here on the internet, so I don't know what he's saying. If he's bearish, I don't get it, to be honest, because yeah, he's probably playing with your emotions, but I shouldn't be bearish at this point here. Once the market is down, you should start to get greedy, and of course once basically I know how it works on YouTube, right? So if you're going to make bearish videos once the market is down on YouTube, you're going to get more clicks. That's how it works. So he's, of course, trying to beat the algorithm, but yeah, I don't like that. Is that a W on the 4-hour getting formed here? Yeah, it could be for sure a potential W that we could be forming over here. Of course, if we're going to be bouncing from up this range here, it could be potential W. Could be a lovely W, of course. If it takes, let's say, another 12 hours from here on, there could be a very, very beautiful W. It could be very nice. W reversal. Hey, Rover, 10x leverage on Ethereum 3950. What would you do? I'm extremely bullish, but I bought on 55. I think it's a good price. You're a long way away. You're a long way around from it, but what I still would be say to you guys out there, is that if you're going to swing trade the market, if you're bullish about it, just always use like a pyramid structure. And the pyramid structure is basically once you're going to accumulate a trade, once the market comes down, you're adding more, you're adding more, you're adding more. So your average entry price will become lower and lower and lower as the market comes down here. So yeah, that's basically what I should be saying here. That's basically what I should be how I should be approaching it, like, of course. As now Bitcoin and Ethereum are respecting the Fibonacci trend line. So yeah, we are still respecting the Fibonacci's. That of course, a thing that we already checked here is on the weekly, but as well on the 1 hour, like you can see over here, the Fibonacci are still getting respected here, like you can see here on the 1 hour, on the 4 hour. You can see clear rejections of support getting found on the ranges. So yeah, particularly interesting what we're seeing as well. If we're going to set up a Fibonacci on the imminent short term here, yeah, we could be well look for an Fibonacci here. You can see 0.786 here getting supported, and right now getting rejected by the 0.618 here. So yeah, personally, yeah, it looks particularly good. Looks particularly good here. Looks particularly good here. So yeah, pretty exciting. Going long on Nescafe, that's pretty cool, man. So Bitcoin moving up ever so slightly. Yeah, it's moving up again. It's moving up ever so slightly right now. So 59.5k once again. Would lovely to see this candle close like this. And guys, by the way, we're running 2 hours live here. We're already longer than 2 hours live, and I do want to really do. I really want to be seeing, guys. Do you want to be seeing me streaming till this 1 hour candle close? Let me know in the chat here. Should I be streaming till this 1 hour candle close at least? And maybe even we could be going for the 4 hour candle close. Let me know what you guys want here. Do you guys want me to stream here at least till this 1 hour candle close? Let me know in the chat here. Because if you do want that, to see that, guys, I want to be setting up a target here, because if we are going to reach, let me see, if we're going to reach the 68.5k subscribers right now here, in let's say the coming 10 minutes from now on, I will be at least streaming till that 1 hour candle close. So make sure to smash up the subscribe button if you haven't already. We'll be truly appreciated if you're going to do so. And then we're as well going to, of course, yeah, witness the end of this this 1 hour candle close. And of course, this 1 hour candle close is particularly important. And you know why? Because this 1 hour candle close could be either the confirmation of the further increasement down here, because of course there could be a further increasement down if we're going to see this 1 hour candle close closing in the red here, or we could be even look at a massive pattern that we could be unfolding, and we are going to reveal then some new price targets for you guys out there, of course, depending on where this 1 hour candle is going to close here. So you guys are definitely saying yes in the chat, guys. So if we could be smashing it up towards 68.5k here in, let's say, the the coming 10 to 15 minutes from now, and we're for sure going to do so. So it will be truly amazing. Well, Bitcoin is as well pumping towards the upside. So guys, don't forget to smash up the subscribe button right now here. You guys are already smashing up like crazy. And of course, while you're down there, don't forget to like the video as well here, because we want to be going for the 1,000 likes here. We want to go for the 1,000 likes here, of course. So guys, as well, while you're down in the chat here, let me know where you're from here. Let me know where you're watching from right now here. I'm very curious where you guys are from right now here. Where are you watching from all over the world here? Let me know here. But I would love to see. Guys, you want to be seeing the 4-hour close here. Daily close, guys. Do you want to see the daily close? Let me know in the chat here. Do you want to be seeing the daily close live in the stream? I probably will be not able to do so, but let me know if you want to. Let me see. Let me see what the chat's saying. Keep streaming. Your streams are super interesting. I mean, that's lovely to hear. I mean, it's lovely to hear feedback from you guys out there as well. And if you say my streams are interesting, it just motivates me as well very, very much here. So definitely lovely to hear. So some people are from India, from Australia. Once again, guys, I love to see everyone tuning in from all over the world and just see the chat saying where they're from. Zealand. I mean, Zealand, bro. I was there like 2 weeks ago, and like in a few weeks from now, I will be doing skydiving in Zealand. So that's pretty cool. In the Netherlands, then Zeeland, if we call it. Argentina, Singapore, Italy, Thailand, Holland. I mean, there's so many Dutch viewers, and it's pretty crazy. South Africa as well, Utrecht. I'm as well from me, Utrecht, man. Very nice to have you here, Kevin. Weekly close, guys. You want to have a weekly close? I'm not Dutch, but Netherlands. I mean, that's pretty cool. Watching from the Philippines, Indonesia, Thailand, Malaysia. I mean, Malaysia, pretty cool, man. Is someone here from Qatar who's going to go to the Qatar Grand Prix? That will be pretty cool here. Amsterdam. Planet Earth. I mean, we're all from Planet Earth. That's a very nice thing to see here. Rolf, thank you so much for TA here. Uranus. Some people are from the moon, I see. So, of course, it's definitely lovely that people are here from the moon. Of course, the moon is definitely a place that I want to be landing on as well here. So that's pretty crazy. Seattle. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Canada. Luxembourg. So yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in. And while we are talking about, by the way, about where you guys are from, Bitcoin starts to be pumping even more here. So I will be right away talk a little bit about the potential scenario that we could be aiming for. And guys, the chat is absolutely going nuts right now here. Definitely crazy, man. Definitely crazy to see here. Thank you for everyone who's tuning in right now here. So, guys, we could be looking for a massive continuation pattern, of course, depending on where the 1 hour candle is going to close. But so far, it looks to be Bitcoin is finding its way back up massively here, and we have been seeing already an over 1% surge here in the past minutes here. Yeah, we've been seeing a 1.1% surge here in the past minutes. So that is, of course, definitely a very lovely pattern here. But yeah, we could be in for a very massive continuation pattern here on the market. This could be, of course, a symmetrical triangle, but this will be only confirmed if the 1 hour candle is going to close like this here with a massive bump here on the lower side. It will show us that we are having more strength on this market, and that's going to be having a relatively bullish side for sure. But yeah, then we're going to be looking for where could be the market head towards, because this is, of course, a continuation pattern, and this could be, of course, having a little bit more of a bearish effect on the market, because yeah, we came down, we formed this symmetrical triangle, so this continuation pattern is formed in a leg down. It could be for sure will result in a further continuation down here. That could be, of course, a big issue that we're going to create right now here, because it's a continuation pattern, and continuation patterns can be still break down after we saw, of course, a significant momentum shift down here. But yeah, what is going to be important is, for me at least, that we're going to see this this movement towards the upside getting created here. That could be for sure a very big move that we can be creating on the market then. Could be approximately a 4% leg up here, or of course a 4% leg down here. And this could be bringing us all the way back up to 63k here, when this well comes together with the horizontal resistance, of course, that we have right now ahead of us. And that is going to be, of course, extremely exciting. So yeah, definitely looking forward towards where we could be heading towards from this point here. Of course, if we're going to be breaking down, it's going to be as well having an approximately 4% correction, all the way down towards 57.4k here. What is, of course, as well particularly bearish target here. So yeah, really depends on where the 1 hour candle is going to close here. But then we could be for sure look at this new massive pattern that Bitcoin is going to create here. What is going to be resulting in, of course, a massive momentum shift anytime soon. But guys, don't forget to smash up the subscribe button, because if we're going to reach a 68.5k, we're going to at least witness the next 1 hour candle close, and we're going to even be longer live with you guys. So the more subscribers we can get here to the channel today on the live stream, the longer we will be continuing our live stream. So if you want to be seeing the live stream continue, don't forget to smash up the subscribe button right now here, because our target for today is really 68.5k. I definitely want to be reaching the target, and if we could do so, that will be a crazy ass target we will be reaching. So yeah, looking forward towards that one. England, it's cold. I mean, here in the Netherlands, it's cold as well here. It's definitely very cold in the Netherlands. Bro, you're amazing. Thank you so much for your effort. Rover, do a dap. Bro, maybe sometime I will be doing a dap here. I will be not doing a dap right now here, because you will be probably make a gif of it, and I don't like that. Let me see. Falling wedge getting created on Bitcoin. We could be right now maybe in for certain falling wedges here. Let me quickly see here. Now, on the 1 hour candles. Yeah, we're not seeing necessarily real falling wedge getting created here. Let me quickly as well check up on I mean, Vechain as well moving up very, very beautifully. Let me quickly check up on Ethereum, how Ethereum is performing like right now here. Maybe Ethereum is forming some kind of a falling wedge over here. That could be for sure possible. Ethereum as well, relatively neutral territory where we're trading in. Could be as well creating a beautiful continuation pattern. But how I really approach Ethereum right now is here more like a W pattern that we could be forming, right? Or more kind of an inverse head and shoulders or so. Like we formed the left shoulder over here, head over here, right shoulder over here. This could be, of course, having a very positive effect on the market. If we're getting to curve here right now from this point, Ethereum could be for sure well seeing way much further increase towards higher targets here. So yeah, that's looking particularly good for Ethereum right now here. I'm very curious on how it's going to be playing out here. I'm very curious how it's going to be playing out here. 10 degrees is not warm. It's not warm at all here. So Amir is of course sending an amazing sticker here. Amir, thank you for tuning in once again, by the way. Lovely to see you here once again around the corner. Is it cold in the Netherlands? Bro, you're wearing a shirt because you know why I'm wearing a shirt? Because my computer is it's crazy. It's making my room get extremely hot here. So and as well while streaming, I don't know why, but I just get it extremely hot here. So yeah, indeed it's cold in the Netherlands, but my room is getting extremely warm here because of course all the high degrees of course in my room here. Pretty exciting here. Some people bought YouTube, Facebook, and Google censorship of Bitcoin price, and the topic is delaying FOMO impact. Can you please speak to this, please? I mean, yeah, they're trying. Yeah, of course, they're definitely delaying that. Of course, the FOMO is still yet to hit. We do know the FOMO is still yet to hit here because if we're going to look at Bitcoin, let me quickly think about it where I did saw this. Transfers, I think. So let me quickly check this up here for you guys to show you why I do still think the FOMO is still yet to start here. Let me go to my dashboard, let me go to my exchange dashboard, and let me go to the transactions of exchanges. And this is of course a metrics what you can use here to determine once you're going to have a bull market top or a certain place of real big FOMO into the market. You can see 2018. This spiked very high here. Yeah, wait, let me go back to here first. Let me first go to 2018. So 2018, we saw the number of active transfers from exchanges or to exchanges. I want to go off exchanges. Transfers. Let me go. I'm on the wrong chart here, so give me a second here. Exchanges. I want to have a different chart. From exchanges. This one I want to have. So what this chart is basically telling us. This chart basically tells us from the number of transfers from exchanges to offshore accounts, of course. So the most amount of transactions on exchanges are made because of retailers, because retailers use exchanges, right? So that's a thing that we can all agree to. And what we can see here is that once these retailers are all using the platform, so the majority of the transfers happens once the majority of the people are active trading, right? So the majority of the retailers. So 2017, we saw a massive spike here, and we saw, of course, an all-time high in terms of the number of transfers from exchanges, because more retailers are using it. So basically, if a lot of retailers are using it and a lot of retailers are buying on exchanges, it basically indicates a bull market top, right? So a lot of people, a lot of retailers using it shows me a time to be selling because they are buying, I'm selling because the retailers usually buy the top, right? Then we saw here as well, we saw pretty big high here. We saw retailers once again using it all, and exactly on the top, the majority of the retailers were using Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency network and exchanges basically while we were trading at the top here. And then as well here in Q1 2021 here and Q2 2021, we saw a massive top here. And once again, what we're seeing right now, if I'm zooming in ever so slightly, we're seeing that there is not a lot of active transfers from exchanges. So it basically means that the FOMO from the retailers is yet to start. So we are still not seeing those massive retailers stepping in here like we had here in 2017, like we had here in January and in February 2021. And as well, I do see that because of the channels on YouTube, because I do know in Q1 2021, I do know in Q2 2021, the majority, a lot of people were stepping into crypto, and a lot of people were starting to watch crypto YouTube. So the views on YouTube were way higher, as well in the bigger channels, right? They were 2 or 3 times as high as they're right now, and you can see it as well in this chart. There are less retailers right now stepping in towards the market, which shows us that we're not close to a bull market top, because there's not going to be a bull market top once all the retailers are not there, and we right now have to go absolutely exponential to kickstart this retail FOMO once again. Just like here, Q1 2021, we have to see similar price surge. We have to see like a 2x from here on. If we're going to go to 100k, we're going to do 2x from here on. That will be resulting in huge FOMO getting started in the market. And you maybe think, no one is going to buy at 100k, but I can tell you already, so many people will be buying at 100k, and everyone who's watching right here is going to be laughing, because you guys who are watching right now, you invested yourself into crypto on the right time, because you're still early. So please keep your eyes wide open. I don't think that this is a real big time to be getting worried. I don't think that this is a real big time that we're in a bull market top or whatsoever, because the retail form is still yet to start. And it will be used this as well, once we're trading at 100k, I will be reminding you guys on this channel that we right now should start to get a little bit more cautious. And if you do want to be, of course, getting reminded to sometimes take some profits off the table, of to getting reminded about sometimes, yeah, it is right now looking like, of course, there is a lot of retail FOMO. And once the retail FOMO is high, we should get out of the market. And please don't hate on me if I'm going to say I'm exiting the market or whatsoever. But yeah, please, do think big, zoom out with some doubt, and yeah, right now if you're in doubt, just start to zoom out here. So yeah, guys, if you do want to be getting reminded here about where the market is heading towards, like say or what we are doing here once the market is trading and optimized, etc., please smash out the subscribe button to the channel. And of course, what you want to be doing right now here is, of course, as well, ring the bell notification, because if you're going to do so, you will be as well getting reminded about all these things that we're going to do here. You will be getting reminded, you will be getting a notification if we're going to go live, if we're seeing an important price movement, because yeah, you can see basically about a title if it's a mercy or not. So please make sure to ring the bell notification to stay up to date with everything what we are going to drop out on the channel. It's of course only a few seconds over time that it will be taking here, and it's going to be definitely very valuable. You will be not missing out on any of these further content that we're going to drop out here. So it's going to be extremely exciting what we're going to have here. Algo is once again pumping, guys. Oh, damn. We have to check out on Algo. Algo is indeed pumping once again, guys. Algo moving up $2.002 here. So, yeah. Ooh, crazy ass pump here once again. So, we're pumping up in approximately 5% here in just a few minutes here. Of course, if we're going to look here on this 1 hour candle, sorry, 1 minute candle, we moved up 1.2% here. So look at the volume. The volume is extremely high on this one. Look at the volume. So we moved up 1.4% in just a matter of 1 hour candle. That's crazy. It's a crazy amount of move in just a matter of 1 minute. You can see Bitcoin is as well doing a very strong job by holding up the price action right now and bouncing off this range here. So I am extremely excited about what we're seeing here. And guys, you guys are as well excited by smashing up the subscribe button, which that's truly amazing, of course, to see here. That is truly amazing to see, guys. By the way, right now we're 30 minutes away from going, of course, and closing this 1 hour candle. If you do want to be live with me as well here, don't forget to smash up the like button, guys. I want to already reach the 1,000 likes on the stream here, and we're right now only 100 away from them. So, guys, smash up the like button if you haven't already. It will be a breakdown. Sorry, guys. I mean, Manic G, the probabilities is indeed higher for a breakdown, for sure. It is for sure more likely to see a breakdown for Bitcoin. That's true. I do agree, because we're in a downtrend. But we just have to wait and see where it is heading towards from this point. But yeah, Algo just keeps pumping here. It's crazy. It just keeps pumping like crazy, man. Let me see what the chat is saying. Hopefully it goes past 200, but don't bet on the farm. Don't bet the farm on it. If you have any. If you have one. I mean, I don't have a farm, so I'm not betting my farm on it. I should never go all in on something. I mean, by the way, I'm saying so, but I'm almost all in on Bitcoin, crypto. So I'm pretty much all in on crypto, I can say so. So yeah, pretty cool. Retail has FOMO'd in and lost the money in the previous cycle. What if they learned and they don't do this time? In 2017, I mean, 2017 is a long time ago here. They made much more money here right now. And you know what, as well, they learn maybe. I don't think they learn, because it's emotions. You don't really learn from emotions. And I know some friends from mine, they're still saying, no, I'm not going to buy Bitcoin. I'm going to buy Bitcoin. And right now they're like on 20k, and right now they bought all. They all bought. So it's going to be the exact same here. I don't really think that. And as well, in the end of the day, Bitcoin is the only hedge against inflation, and maybe more and more people will be realizing it, that they want to be buying it. You are so freaking positive. That's great. I mean, I will be, of course, I will be having an, I want to be objective, of course, but there is no real big reason to be bearish on the Bitcoin longer term. I mean, if you're bearish on Bitcoin longer term, I mean, you have to do some more research. You have to do some more research. But yeah, if you're bearish on long term, I definitely think you're wrong. Let me see what the chat is saying here. One will transfer 10k Bitcoin from Xabo to Binance. He's definitely going to stablecoin. What do you think? I mean, that's the whole point. They're trying to fool you. They're trying to fool you. They're sending their Bitcoin to different places, and people think, oh, they're definitely going to do this or that. I mean, it doesn't matter. We have seen it so many times here. Especially they're sending these transfers once Bitcoin is trading in drop off, because yeah, people are getting afraid from it. Let me see. I'm getting wrecked. Retail will never learn. Just wait for the news article. Expert recommendation. They will all FOMO. I mean, as well for the local news articles that they are bringing out here in the Netherlands, they're seeing more and more articles about crypto coming up here, and it's just just getting pretty excited. Just getting pretty excited. Let me see. I sold my farm and wife for crypto. I mean, bro, you are dedicated. You are dedicated as F. Let me see, guys. The 1 hour candle is coming closer. Last 10 minutes of the 1 hour candle is right now going in here. And guys, do you know the last 10 minutes of a 1 hour candle close are usually the most volatile minutes of a 1 hour candle close? That you were aware about that one? Just watch back our previous streams, because we have been really experiencing that as well. Hey, Mos Vienna, welcome to the stream, man. Hopefully you're having an amazing day here. What do you think about Cardano? I'm extremely bullish. Ciao, brother. Any hopes for Solana pop? So let me quickly check out on Solana here for you guys out there. Solana is moving down. Solana is definitely moving down here. It's coming back towards our accumulation. So Solana is moving down particularly big here, while other coins are holding up a little bit better. Solana moved down approximately 21% here. It's right now coming back towards our previous all-time high retest. So you can see resistance. Could it flip into support? Very, very likely to expect this, to be honest. We are right now as well trading in some kind of a bull flex scenario for Solana. But I mean, still, I do think Solana is a little bit too overvalued. I think Solana is still, of course, a decent buy, but I don't think it's necessarily going to be the best buy, to be honest, that we're currently having on the market. So that is, of course, an important thing to know here. Yeah, besides that here, Solana could be for sure go for a further decreasement, but right now we're trading on such a key level of support. If we're not going to hold on towards the line here, I'm going to be expecting Solana is going to be seeing a retracement back towards the $191 US dollars. That is going to be holding on towards this range here. We're definitely going to see much further continuation towards the upside. So definitely excited. Could Solana pump from here on? Definitely, it's a good risk to reward buy, in my opinion, right now on this point of view. But yeah, if you're buying Solana, that's the whole point, you know. I don't like buying Solana right now here, because if I'm going to buy Solana, yeah, it's particularly big market cap right now here. 63 billion already. Don't expect you're going to do a 10x this cycle. Don't expect that. Don't expect a 10x in the coming year from now on. But you could be expecting a 10x if you're going to be buying coins like Vechain. If you're going to be buying coins like Vechain, you could still expect a 10x, because Vechain, 8 billion market cap. And if it's going to a 10x, it has the same market cap, a little bit less, of course, a little bit more, but I mean, than Solana. So expect not a 10x from here on for Solana, but you can expect, like, if you're going to be buying into coins like Vechain, you can still expect a 10x from here on. So that's the reason why you should rather buy into Vechain. Way more potential rewards. The risk is just a little bit lower for the potential reward, you know. So that's of course what I do like here, guys. But don't forget to hit that subscribe button right now here, guys. Could we reach 68.5k? That's going to be crazy target. It's going to be crazy target. 10 minutes till the hourly close, guys. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Right now, guys, could we be smashing it up through to 60k here? Right now, the majority of the people are saying 60k is going to be happening first, 51% here. So it shifts around here. People, of course, are doing a different vote right now here. First, in the beginning, while we were putting up this vote, it was the majority of the people that were saying 58k, and right now, the majority of the people are saying 60k. So, guys, make sure to vote in the poll here. What you think we're going to reach first there? I personally think we could be seeing a bounce from this range, and we could be seeing a further continuation towards the upside as soon as this 1 hour candle is going to close like this, right? And it could be going all the way back to 60.5k approximately. So yeah, it's looking good. Please stop spamming, otherwise you will be getting blocked, bro. Thank you for your support in the chat, Nicole. Let me see. Well, you say Vechain to $10? No, I'm not saying $10 because the 10x from here on is just $2. $1. I mean, it's just $1.30 the 10x from here on. So it's definitely not a no-brainer. It's definitely possible in terms of market capitalization and of course in terms of money that has to be flowing in towards the market, and especially as well if we're going to look at the coming days and months ahead of us right now. I would rather buy Fantom over Vechain. I mean, everyone has their own suggestion right now here. I do think that Vechain is a very, very strong buy right now here. Second best alt after Ethereum. Right now, I should go over Vechain, man. I'm so bullish. I'm extremely bullish with Vechain. It's just crazy bullish I am. So, I mean, I will be probably say Vechain once again. Nice. We will be maybe see 63k today. I mean, depends here. Do not really think we should necessarily see today here, but if we're going to get a breakout today, it could be for sure as well tomorrow. We could be for sure visit the 63k once again here. I'm at 10x, sorry. No problem, bro. No problem. Give me a second. So, Bitcoin is moving up here, 59.7k. Guys, amazing, 59.7k. Lovely to see. Lovely to see here right now, guys. Fantom is indeed on a sale. German here, living in Ireland, born in South Africa with family in the Netherlands. Bro, that's crazy life, crazy life. Born in South Africa, you are a German, living in Ireland right now. That's crazy, bro. You've made something up. I mean, you've been through something. Congratulations, bro. Hopefully you're going to enjoy crypto just like me. Hopefully you're going to enjoy crypto much more like me, because yeah, we love crypto altogether, of course, guys. We love crypto altogether. So let me see what the chat is saying over here, guys. We have some very good thoughts at the market. Good price to jump into XRP. But by the way, Bitcoin is moving up very beautifully, guys. We're almost increased towards 60k once again. A good time to be buying XRP. Let me quickly check on XRP. XRP is, of course, down ever so slightly here still. Still getting rejected by the highs here. Moved down here. Got once again rejected by our resistance target. Previous support. Flipped into resistance once again here. You can see this level provides us resistance along the way several times here. So yeah, pretty unfortunate we got rejected by this range here. But my accumulation zone for XRP should be rather be around the $1.03 here, to be honest. So I think you can definitely get an order filled on that range here, to be honest. So yeah, a little bit unfortunate what we're seeing right now with XRP. So yeah, Bitcoin is moving up steadily, man. I'm loving to see Bitcoin bouncing so strongly back towards the upside. It is as well a little bit like we expected, of course. But yeah, then we could be for sure look at a very strong bounce here from this range. This looks like a very strong bounce here. Dollar index comments. I already been over dollar index several times here. I already been over the dollar index several times, and I'm extremely embarrassed on the dollar index right now, to be honest. German living in Bali. I mean, bro, I'm going to Bali as well, beginning next year, so that's going to be crazy. Living in Greece and supporting your channel, that's lovely to hear. That's all buy the dollar joke. That's a very good joke by you, man. Don't buy the dollar. Sell the dollar for your Bitcoins. So as well, you can see clearly 50-day moving average once again providing support. So it looks to me that we got our daily dose of the touch of the 50-day moving average once again here for Bitcoin, because usually what we can see here in the past days is that we basically touch it every single day here, so it's pretty crazy. So we got our daily doses of this touch once again here, so curious on how it's going to be playing further up here. Let me see. 60k soon, yeah, for sure. 60k soon. I do think we're going to reach it anytime soon here, man. 3 minutes away, guys, for the 1 hour candle close. And right now, we're just going to be witnessing on how Bitcoin could be pumping further on, because yeah, we didn't know these last minutes on this 1 hour candle close, these last minutes on these candle closes are going to be for sure always pretty volatile here, guys. So that's for sure a thing that we'll be keeping my eyes out on. Guys, will be truly amazing if we can still smash the likes up towards 1,000 likes before, yeah, going in towards this next 1 hour candle here. We're right now only 80 likes before smashing up to 1,000 likes. What is of course a crazy target on the stream here. So guys, don't forget to smash up that like button right now here. Will be truly appreciated if you're going to do so. Smash up like button will be helping the channel out massively, and it will be as well help out the whole cryptocurrency industry, because the more likes these streams and these videos on crypto are getting, the more viral the cryptocurrency content is going as well here. So don't forget to not only help me out, but the whole cryptocurrency industry. So yeah, smash it up right now here, guys. Smash it up like crazy. What are we having? So yeah, pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Yeah, indeed. smash it like, I mean, we want to be surpassing the viewer count here, of course. So, like Bitcoin is pumping, the like button is pumping right now as well, like you can see, so that's crazy. Bullish. We'll be checking Bitcoin for a second here. Looks like XRP, looks like Ethereum is holding the trend here, so let me quickly check up on Ethereum. So, we have been talking about Ethereum several times here. So yeah, Ethereum is definitely finding its way back up as well. Like we talked here, Ethereum could be forming several patterns here, like an ascending triangle or an inverted shoulders or a W pattern right now. Yeah, Ethereum looks like a very strong buying opportunity. As soon as we're going to be breaking the top side of this green box, it's going to be game on, guys. It's going to be game on. By the way, before going further into the channel here, guys, if you haven't already followed me on Twitter, make sure to do so right now here. Definitely extremely valuable if you're going to do so, if you want to be staying up to date after the stream here. Once we're not live, we're keeping you guys up to date over there about market developments, etc. So it would be cool if you're going to follow us as well over there here. H-bar, are you still bullish? For sure, I am. Let me see. I said like 11 to 12 o'clock, it will pump. I mean, Robin the Buck, you're crazy. You're crazy predictor. You should almost every single day right now. I mean, yeah, it's almost every single day. Like yesterday, it saw this massive pump on the same time here, and then the day before we saw it as well on the same time. So I mean, look at this, every single day. Okay, let's 24 hours ago we were trading on this candle, so this massive pump candle. 48 hours ago we were trading on this candle. So every single time on 11 o'clock here, at least on my time 11 o'clock, we have these major pumps here. So is it something to do with the 11 o'clock here, guys? I think we're in a very good time live here once again. So yeah, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to be seeing more volatility towards the upside, because it looks to be that every single time we are live, we're seeing a pump. And I love seeing pumps here live on the stream, of course. So definitely lovely to see, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel right now here. Will be truly appreciated. And you will be not missing out on these pumps here. And in 17 seconds from now on, we're going to see a massive, 1 hour candle close. And we're even pushing up a little bit further on from here on. So this, of course, looking particularly good here. So we're about to touch the 60K here. So the majority of people, of the voters, are right now good. And that's, of course, lovely to see here. So 59.9K already. Lovely, guys. We just survived another 1 hour candle close. Congratulations once again, of course. And we're right now going to close in towards the 4 hour candle close, guys. And it's going to be a particularly exciting one here because, yeah, it is looking particularly good for Bitcoin right now here. Very strong bounce here. Right now, we will be aiming for this symmetrical triangle that we right now have been creating on the market, and I will be waiting for a further continuation here. Of course, what we can see right now here is that we are in a downtrend and we're forming a symmetrical triangle. This could be, of course, having a more effect of a breakdown here because it's basically a continuation of the trend here. If we're still going to be breaking up here, it's going to be relatively bullish. But yeah, for a breakout towards the upside, yeah, we do need to see the trend line getting broken here on the top side. So as soon as we are seeing that, I will be flipping bullish. As soon as we are seeing a breakdown, I will be flipping bearish. So for me to be either bullish or bearish right now, it comes down to where where the Bitcoin is heading towards from at this point. So guys, please keep your eyes wide open. I will be just don't shoot the messenger. I will be just tell you where Bitcoin is heading towards as soon as we're breaking one direction. So please keep your eyes wide open for that one. But guys, nevertheless, right now, unfortunately, I will be wrapping up the stream here because I have to head out later today here, and I am getting a little bit tired. So I will be taking a little bit of a rest here as well. What I will be doing here is keep my eyes wide open on the market, and of course, as soon as we're going to see any important developments on the market, I will be right away jumping live here on the stream here. So if you're right now going to subscribe to the channel, ring the bell notification, you will be not missing out on any of these further details here that we're going to be bringing out to you guys here on the channel. So don't forget to, of course, subscribe right into the channel, ring the bell notification, so you're not going to miss out on anything anymore. Follow me on Twitter if you want to be doing so. Of course, if you want to be investing in crypto, make sure to check out Swissberg in the link description. If you want to be day trading, make sure to check out BYBIT in the link description. And that was already it for today's stream, guys. I will be seeing you, of course, tomorrow at least back in a new stream. But anyways, if we're going to see anything important playing out later today, I will be right away as well hopping on live again here. So guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.